This is the Old 77 Podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Old 77 Podcast.
Fucking Cardinals lost.
So how do you feel about it? How about the anals? You yes? No? Yeah?
I like it.
Yeah.
I don't like to be the receive. I think anal's like Christmas. It's better to give than receive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Porno music.
I know, right? I don't know how to proceed here.
I feel like I should be jacking one of you off.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Stay tuned after.
Who are you?
Got me some snack, Jeff.
Hey, bitches. This is Old 77 Podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Warning. Foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
That's because everyone's mouth is usually full of your wife's box.
Join our Patreon Clubhouse today. Clubhouse members get early access to episodes and exclusive after-hours content at patreon.com/theold77podcast.
I'll tell you what I got. Your wife's pussy on my breath.
Thanks for listening.
Nobody's ever talked to me like that before. You're hired.
Shit.
What's up from Ted?
Shit.
It is from
Okay,
Ted.
it's from
It is
Ted.
from Ted. Live from the Old 77 Studios in Jefferson City, Missouri. This is the Old 77. It's a safe place, Scott.
In an unsafe world.
Oh, world.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Underwhelming?
What?
You don't even need to do all that.
No?
Oh, shit.
That's kind of cool.
I think the weed just kicked in.
What day?
I don't hear anything. What are you talking about, bro?
I can't hear fucking shit.
The walls is shaking, boys.
So anyway, speaking of that very topic, what were we talking about earlier? There is a proposal that you were saying to lift the amount of licenses that recreational people can have.
Yes. So
And now this was an amendment, correctly?
I think
I
so,
think that's
or like
right.
a bill,
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
Um,
You had it earlier.
yeah, it's on my phone.
I'm sorry, did I just absolutely spring that on you?
No,
Yeah,
it's
on the
good.
spot.
On the spot,
Be ready.
bro.
Gas
Basically-
station
Way to
ready.
Flush the format.
Hey,
Scotty.
welcome to the Old 77, Brug. Safe place.
We're all
unsafe
here.
World.
Yeah, I sent
And
that.
it sounds like Megatron.
I sent that to all you guys, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was in
Wait,
the group.
This is wonderful. No, basically, like I think there's like about 180 dispensaries in the state right now.
Yeah, and this would like lift the restriction, right?
Yeah, because they're only like with the recreational, they only were going to give out like maybe like 150 more licenses, which I don't think is going to be nearly enough to
That's
meet
stupid.
demand. So somebody has introduced a bill that would lift the limit on dispensaries.
So
Right.
dispensaries are just going to be like Dollar Generals now?
I hope so, because
That'd
that'll
be
drive
nice.
prices down.
Boy, dude, that would be dope.
They're just like everywhere.
Yeah, get us to Colorado prices.
Dude, wouldn't it be some shit if you could buy it at Walmart?
I'm amazed you can't.
Maybe someday, buddy.
You know,
Yeah,
They'll
well,
get down on it.
you know, because you could also go to Walmart and get your medical card if you wanted to, and then see the doctor there at Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I got mine at Prison Brew.
Dude, it'll happen.
Did you really?
I got mine in my car out in my driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Online?
Yep.
Yeah.
I went to a event.
I'm probably the only motherfucker that actually got his from his regular fucking doctor.
I don't have a doctor here.
I
Way to
don't
go,
have a
Dave.
doctor either.
I got a cool
I
doctor.
don't have a doctor here
That's
yet.
how I found my doctor.
She's cool, man.
Yeah. Yeah, this gal was actually pretty cool. She was very straightforward with me. Was like, well, you know, this, and this. And I told her straightforward what my problem was. And she goes, yeah, that met all these criteria. And I was like,
Shit,
oh,
that was easy.
fuck, that was amazing, baby. I was like,
Yeah.
I love you.
Noise.
I'll paint your toes
I
for you.
love you.
What you need,
Right?
girl?
Whatever you need, baby. I'll take care of you.
We're supposed to be getting a rec pretty soon.
A what?
Oh, yeah.
Rec goes through recreational marijuana.
Oh, rec,
Oh.
yes.
So and that involves what, like a smoking lounge in town or something?
Well, our boy, I don't know if we should even announce this on the air
I
yet.
don't even know, but we have a guest in the potential lineups
I can
that,
tell
that
you,
has something about that.
I talked to him today, and he does fully intend on coming.
Nice.
He said, and
Yeah.
I didn't bring it up, so
Good. Yeah, that's the best part.
that's a good sign.
I like now when I roll up into Shangri-La, they know me. They be like, hey, you just missed Dave, or you just missed Dustin.
I'm just going to roll in there and
Right?
throw a whole fucking wrench
Oh,
in it
you
one of
will.
these times.
Please do. Please
yeah,
do.
he said
Why?
something about Jordan, and I was like, I don't know who the fuck that is. And I was like, oh, Dave. Yeah.
Jordan.
Weird. Sometimes I get called
Who the
Jordan.
hell is
Because
that?
Jordan is like such a common first name now. I think sometimes
Yeah.
people see, like last name, first name, and sometimes I get called Jordan.
Like gym class. Catch up, Jordan.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Suck it up, Jordan.
Yeah, I used to hear that all
You'll
the
always
time.
be Dave to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
In my heart of hearts.
I remember my senior year in high school. One day I came to gym class tripping balls, and playing football, and all my classmates knew that I was fucking out of my brain, And
Did they know, or did you just think they know?
no, they definitely knew.
Oh, okay.
I had a teacher fuck with me once that knew, like he knew. He was an old hippie, man, and like
Oh, those are the best
he
teachers.
knew I was in an altered state of mind that day, and he started playing all these weird fucking sound files out of his computer speakers and shit. Because every time he would play some shit, everybody would look at me because everybody knew I was tripping balls. Yeah.
Oh, so he's over there purposely fucking with you.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Rest in peace, Mr. Binky.
What was it we was listening to earlier? Oh, fuck. And I think it's gonna
Oh,
be.
Rocket Man.
Love me some old Elton John.
That's
man.
what
Yeah,
I
me
was.
too, man.
That's what the first thing I thought of right then.
Madman Across the Water is my favorite album from him.
I like Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
That's a good one.
It's a great album.
That's a good one.
I love that
Hey,
song.
I don't want to get too far away from it, but you just brought up a good point before we started the show.
What that?
We were talking about medical and everything and legal here in Missouri.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow, cross your fingers, this would be, February 3rd.
Tomorrow's the 3rd.
So we are recording right now on the 2nd. By the time this show comes out, you may have already been able to go up into
All up in.
Missouri Health and Wellness
Yeah.
and are now able to purchase legally.
And probably by the time they hear this, you can do that at Shangri-La too, because one of you guys.
Possibly.
Shangri-La told me today, maybe by Monday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to ask which one of you guys said that. So
Yeah, I heard that through Dustin. Yeah.
I stopped by there today to grab us some Mike Tyson
Nice.
blunt before the
That
show.
was nice too, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, brother.
I got my taxes done,
nice.
and
Did you TurboTax it?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I used TurboTax, and if you head over to gunsradio.com and click the link on the screen, you can use
There you
Turbo.
go.
I got a sponsorship. So.
Hey,
like
hey, look
But
at that.
it's the first sponsorship I've got where I could actually give a testimonial and not just read the thing.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah,
within a week I've got my shit done, and like none of this shit happened prior to
Yeah.
the sponsor. So it ain't just because, and it ain't even a sponsorship; it's a referral program. But
Yeah.
Still.
we treat it as such, and hopefully somebody will use our link and try it because I had a great experience.
Good.
Perfect.
I married an accountant, so
Yeah.
I'm all taken care of.
Yeah, my girl's a banker.
Yeah.
I live on one income, so please click the link.
Please again. One more time.
There it is on the screen.
Give 'em the link, boys.
GunsRadio.com.
There
Give
we
him the
go.
link.
Is
Yeah.
it? Oh, somebody put it up, Dave. Dave, put it
I
up.
put it on my Facebook today.
Fuck yeah.
No, dude, check this out. So I did my taxes in between commercials while me and my girl was watching wrestling. That's
Yeah.
how quick it was. So I was
Wow,
a little
that is-
impressed myself.
That is pretty fast.
Did you like that that video of that dude in the wheelchair that I sent you the other day, busting through the doors and the John Cena song playing?
I sent that to like 5 different people. It was you. I forgot you sent it. Yeah, I sent that. I might have sent it to one of you guys.
This guy over here bombards me with funny shit on Instagram, and then eventually, like, I get backed up, and so it takes me a while to catch up.
I
But
back Dave up.
He does back me up, absolutely.
Do you go back?
Best way
and-
possible.
Do you go back and treat it like a backlog and read everyone?
Yeah, no, I definitely do try to go through all. I would feel bad if I didn't check my boys' message
I don't
to
feel
me.
the slightest bit bad.
Yeah. Does he send them to you too, or is it
No,
just me?
Biscuit, just you.
Yeah,
Biscuit
just
don't
me,
send
huh?
me
I'm
funny shit.
I'm gonna start sending you guys.
I promise you. And my girl's listening, and she knows I do it. Like, she'll send me a bunch of stuff, like on TikTok and Instagram. Mm-hmm. And, yeah, I only really look at the last one when I got a chance.
Really, bro? Shit I send is gold.
You do send some pretty funny stuff.
I'm sure it is, but, you know, it's just a lot of work.
Speaking of, those of you that have an Instagram account, do yourself a favor. Do
Yes.
a search for funny fleshlights.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
You have a
Jesus.
great
Yes.
day. It's going to be a
Bro.
great day for you
Oh
if
my
you
God.
search that.
So-
Ladies and gentlemen, what you don't understand right now,
Oh, my God.
what you're not hearing on the radio because we can't translate, is Dave right now is bringing one of our personal text message threads, group chats, I guess you would call those.
Sure, yeah.
One of our private group chats
Yeah.
into real life right now.
That's what I
Oh
do.
my god.
Because this
What
was
was
a
it?
horrible experience.
Funny fleshlights. Biscuit's gonna search for funny fleshlights, and he's gonna find all kinds of funny shit.
No, this was not
I
horrible.
love when
but
you
I
guys
found
get
this
on a
at
roll
work,
with a
man.
meme.
Oh my god.
But that one was a little rough to get through.
The one where the fleshlight was hooked up to the exhaust pipe of the car.
Yeah, I've seen those before.
Oh man, that was great.
No,
Now-
man, the green
The
M&M.
green M&M is
green
the one that did
M&M
it.
with the fleshlight that was green colored right underneath
And-
it.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god!
have seen that meme before, and it never disturbed me before. But
Yeah.
when you sent it to me and I looked at it that last time,
Yeah.
I immediately noticed, okay, so I
Yeah.
don't believe this
I
was a
lost
joke
it, man.
anymore.
Yeah.
Because if it was a joke, he wouldn't have thought to put it in a sleeve protector.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, he's got one of those page protectors that you remember when you was in school and
For
you had
sure.
those notebook binders.
yeah. He's protecting.
No man, he's ruined a couple of them before. He's just prepared.
Yeah.
He's
and-
giving that green
Somebody
M&M.
was a Boy Scout.
I
right
just
there.
I don't think somebody trying to be funny and set something up to make a meme out of it
puts it in a clear
would have
plastic.
thought to
page protector.
laminate
I
it
don't know.
Yeah.
or put it in a page protector.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
That
But-
green M&M though, me and Scott were talking yesterday. They are feminizing the green M&M right now.
Are they
Good,
really?
because of motherfuckers like this.
They're making her eyelashes shorter.
Yeah, they're taking the slutty out of the green M&M. I
Yeah.
don't like it.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Man, people that
I
get
agree.
mad about that shit are just girls that can't do it themselves because they're
Yeah,
not
man.
pretty.
But just look at that again.
And
I
then
did, yeah.
and they use feminism as the fucking excuse. But it's really they're just mad that they don't get to do that. And then like you go and you start all this bullshit and then guess what? You still don't get to do it. And the girls that did get to do it, now they don't get to do it either. So who fucking wins?
Right.
It's a lose-lose situation, right? Our good buddy Will just texted us.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey, any guests tonight?"
Yeah.
No, man, just you.
I responded with just you.
Just you. That's exactly what I was putting, and then
Yeah.
it was beep. Oh, hey, I got beat to it.
That's like one of those
We're
booty
gonna hear
call
Cheech
things.
in a
Like,
minute.
hey, are you
Oh,
home?
probably.
Will, you're a booty call right now.
I'll have to grab another mic, get that all set
Cheech
up.
is Cheech will let us know.
Oh God, yes.
Cheech.
Yes.
Cheech is our alarm system.
She is our old 77 guest coordinator because
She's made a couple of appearances on the show.
Yeah,
Cheech.
she definitely has. Yeah, absolutely.
is that what you call it? What do you call the person at a talk show that makes sure the guests are comfortable and everything?
I don't know. What's that? Like a page, maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We had an intern on Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
The dude with the clipboard got the headset on. Oh yeah, I need
No, that's the producer.
Everything good.
That's what I was thinking.
No, you're thinking of the producer. I'm thinking of so they gave us an intern when we went to Jerry Springer, and we got this guy fucked up. We were
Nice.
kids, and we were not good kids either. We were good considering, but we was on vacation. We was treating this like a vacation when really it was a work trip.
Yeah.
What we should have been treating it like.
Yeah.
So this kid takes us out, and the producer tells us that his job is to do whatever we say. And so we used that opportunity to be like, hey, we were told you had to do whatever we said. So we're going to start out with a shot. And, dude, we got back to that hotel. We were carrying this.
So you were on Jerry Springer?
You didn't know that?
Obviously not.
Yeah.
I swore I've told that on here before.
Really?
Yeah.
You have. I don't remember if Biscuit was with us
Probably
that night,
not.
though.
Yeah, I forget there was a period where it was like either just me or just him.
I had a friend who was on Jerry Springer. I mean, not really.
No way.
Not really a friend.
A
More
coworker
just,
who went
just
to
like,
Jerry
I like
Springer
a kid that I went to school with, and he like the whole story was all made up. Like it was
Yeah, our
100%
story was made
fake.
up, too.
Oh, really?
Now
Oh,
the
yeah.
statute of limitations, it's been 10 years now, so statute of limitations is long past on
But no,
this
like
contract
you
I
actually
signed.
went on Jerry Springer.
Yes, like on stage.
Do you have
as a
tape of
guest.
it?
I do, but I've got it in my vault because it's not a good show. You
Yeah.
ain't missing nothing.
Yeah.
It
Like,
would still be cool to see.
I agree.
they figured out we were bullshitting real quick, and so instead of kicking us off, they wrote us a script to follow. And basically, if I wouldn't have followed that script, I'd have been. And so I could have not followed the script, but we had a really good show, and that would have been great. But I don't get paid in a dime more or less, one way or the other.
Yeah.
Or I don't follow the script, we don't have a good show, and we bomb, and now I'm charged $30,000 for wasted production.
Ooh.
Did they pay you
Yeah.
for doing it?
Yeah. Well, they don't pay everybody. They paid us, though.
Yeah.
But we were asked not to disclose that. So,
Well,
but once again,
there goes that idea.
Ha, fuck that shit.
statute of limitations has long passed on that. I won't say how much, but
Yeah.
I mean, we did good.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
It was an acting gig, dude. I mean, we had fun. Like, we took our intern, because his job was just, because they didn't think we knew our way around Chicago, but we all did. And so they brought this intern, and he was supposed to show us around, get us some food, give us dinner. So
what was the storyline?
The story, well, the one that we called them with, or the one that they used?
Oh,
'Cause
either or.
The one we called them with was better.
Either or.
Yeah.
The one we called them with was that me and Reese were best friends, and we lived he lived 2 trailers down. And,
Oh yeah, always.
the girl I was dating was his girl. Well, we said that was his girlfriend, but she was my cousin. But we're in love, and we're gonna get married, and we don't care what the people at church say. And it was a real hickish story. But then they changed it to he was a virgin and had sex with her, and now he's in love with her.
Oh my!
But she's my girlfriend.
That was what you ended up.
Oh,
having
that's
to do.
stupid.
And
the
then-
virgin, the sex part's pretty hilarious.
right
'Cause that's
before-
pretty good.
Yeah.
The people that went on before us, all they did was fight, like the whole time. Like, they hardly talked. Most of their shit was fighting, and they did way too much of that.
Yeah.
So the producers told us all right before we went on that we weren't supposed to touch each other, so we couldn't fight.
Yeah.
No fighting on this one because that's all the previous. And it made it like the most boring goddamn.
Oh, for sure.
Like, my episode of Springer is my least favorite episode of Springer.
But that is still super cool that you're
Yeah,
on Jerry
but-
Springer.
Absolutely.
How shitty is that though? That it's your least favorite.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's
cool.
yours.
though.
You don't even want to watch it.
And it's what's kicked me off into YouTube and doing what I'm doing now. Like,
Yeah,
that experience.
Yeah. Led into some other things.
Yeah, because I got a taste of production, of what television production was like.
Yeah.
And I just loved it. I fell in love. I didn't fall in love with the acting part as much as I did the business of behind the scenes that
Yeah.
day.
You sing it.
Yeah.
That's what I like about my job is you kind of get like a peek behind the curtains of how things work.
Yeah, but you got to be careful when you peek behind the curtain, man.
Yeah.
You see a dick.
In my
It's in your
business.
face.
Yeah.
Just a giant throbbing cock. My brother figured out how, like, when we were younger, on like they would
I
do
didn't know
like
where that was
Jerry
going,
Springer.
man.
I know they would have like Jerry Springer like uncensored on pay per view that you could rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He figured out how to fucking do it. We
Yeah.
watched Jerry Springer uncensored.
Nice.
I was like, this is great.
Yeah, it was
Like,
cool seeing. I mean,
yeah.
we got to see the
Like
titties
12
in real life.
Yeah, we
They-
were like 12, 13 years old watching
Right.
titties.
They don't wear pasties for the
No.
audience at the show. I mean,
You guys know he was the mayor of Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
For a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know why they switched to that format, right?
No, like the sleazy format,
Yeah.
you mean?
Jerry Springer, you remember Donahue?
Yeah, Phil
Jerry
Donahue.
Springer is Donahue with a new host. Basically, Donahue retired.
Yeah, but Donahue was more journalistic, though.
Well, so was Jerry Springer in the
And
first
then-
couple
at
of seasons.
first-
and then it
Was
just
Mari scripted too?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure, yeah.
yeah,
I
dude.
know, I'm sorry, man.
Because the people that asked us, the
That was
people
reality TV before reality TV.
I'm
they
done,
asked
guys. I'm
us
going home.
at Springer to stick around and do.
Ruined
Judge.
my fucking
Man.
night.
It's bad, man. Yeah.
I don't
used
know
to
who
love
Judge
Jerry
Mathis
Springer.
is, but
It's all a big dog and pony show, man.
Right?
Will's going to come.
Is he?
Yep. He said be there ASAP, eat something, and catch second session.
right
Nice.
on.
So
Bring us pizza, Will.
bring us pizza.
Yeah.
I'll tell
yeah,
him.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. I won't make him bring us any pizza.
Probably would. He's a good guy. I like Will.
He's listening
He's a great
right
guy.
now on the radio, so we're gonna. So pay attention, Will. This is our order. We want pizza,
yeah.
Diet Coke, biscuit. You want anything?
Shine that bald head up.
Yeah,
Bro, the weather
baby.
thing gets a shine.
Can you do me a favor, Dustin? Reach up there on that third camera, unplug it, and then plug it back in.
Right up here.
Yeah, right there.
Unplug it. Plug it back in.
Technical difficulties working it out on the air.
Yeah.
Technical difficulties on the old 77.
There we go.
Are we back?
Yeah,
we're back.
We've been here the whole time.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, where'd we go?
Just gotta get her.
We got our angle back.
Yeah, just
We got the anal angle.
We had a camera that we
A-
bumped, and it
Angle.
The angle on the anal is
Wait a
very
minute.
important.
Wait
That's
a minute
actually going to be
now.
the name of mine and Dave's band. The angle on the anal.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
True. Yeah.
Angelinus. Wait, what?
Analingus. Look, man, I am not young enough to participate in analingus.
There we go.
That's the kids these days.
Those kids.
That's the same thing as a rim job, right?
There we go.
That's
Hey,
what a
if-
rim job is.
If you
Yeah.
could reach up and give us a little hot adjustment, we'd be back in business.
Yeah.
I had to break up with my girlfriend. She was mad because I wouldn't eat her out, but that's the only thing I don't eat.
Yeah.
Aw.
Oh, so you'd eat her butt?
No, there's a video of a guy that's
I didn't know
overdubbed
that
Guy
was going.
Fieri.
It's like, what?
Was it these two or these two that I'm supposed to focus
These
on?
two.
These two right there.
Hey,
Two beautiful
these
faces.
two guys.
There we go. Let's get that light.
Boys, I'm
Beautiful.
I'm
Girls.
excited to announce on the air that the old 77 is officially
Dave lost his virginity.
is in the Urban Dictionary.
We are. Oh.
We're in the Urban Dictionary
we
now.
are.
Yep.
Hey!
Put me on the big screen, Scotty.
I'm working on it, bro.
Yeah.
There we go. Yo, man, hold on. I'm working on it, but I'm currently lit up from the tit up, man.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm sorry, man.
You know, one thing I've learned being a musician is that sometimes ideas come out of nowhere, and when those ideas come, you need to write that shit down,
Capitalize on it.
and
Fuck
do something about it.
yes.
And so the other night I decided, fuck this, I'm gonna get on Urban Dictionary because I googled lit up.
It's got one like, bro.
Awesome. I don't even know who that is. Oh no, wait, that's me. Never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, but that phrase just popped into my head one night, and I thought, you know what, that's a pretty good phrase, right? And I Googled it, and I couldn't find any other like references to it or that anybody else had ever said it before, so I've copyrighted that shit, man.
Fuck yeah.
Of course I'm having a great
TM.
time. I'm lit up from the tit up.
We should be selling lit up from the teed up T-shirts.
Now it needs to happen, right?
Well,
Yeah.
you can also buy your lit up from the tit up mug from Urban Dictionary for like $25 fucking bucks, man.
Dude.
How much of that does the old 77 see for using your
Right, for using your phrase.
for now using
$32.95.
Dude, $33 for
that
that?
is
Free
That's-
shipping in the U.S.
That's an expensive piece of ceramic, boys.
Now, fellas, I need to tell you guys at Urban Dictionary that
I
we
can make a better
we are
one than
very
that.
protective of our IP here at
Yeah.
the old 77 podcast.
Reaching the peak point of an intoxicating
We're gonna call our
experience.
lawyers
Yeah.
A liar.
Cheech and Mags.
Cheech and Mags.
Bro, what happened to the hot sauces?
Cheech, Mags, and Sophia.
Cheech, Mags, and Sophia.
They're sitting over here on the other one.
They fell, right?
Well,
Didn't they
yeah,
fall?
once I switched over from a more tinier amplifier to a more bassier amplifier, that
Bro,
button started rolling
yeah?
off. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Needless to say, I'm eating the shit out of one of them right now. So
Which
yeah,
one?
so now
the Chipotle Tabasco. I've almost plowed through 2 bottles of that.
Is that the green stuff?
No, but that one's coming up next. I really
Yeah.
like that one too.
But now I can 100% confirm that Dave's fleshlight will not be going on that shit.
Why? Oh,
no,
because
man,
it'll fall.
she'll
It'll fall and
off.
it'll fall and bruise.
Nah, dude, we'll just like
Dustin's
screw
forehead.
it to the wall so every time the bass hits, it just like flutters.
I'm going to be sitting here one
It
day.
just winks at Dave.
It
I
feels.
don't know, man. I don't know. Now, have you guys ever seen Futurama?
Yo, yeah.
Have you seen that old lady who's always been over? She's the old whore that like she'll like occasionally get coughing fits, drop to her knees, and be like, right? Always a cigarette in her hand. Like I can do the same thing with Dave's fleshlight with the green M&M. We can just set that up down there.
We
Deal.
should put a cigarette in my fleshlight's mouth
No.
/ lips.
Hole.
no.
No.
Now you know that
Then it's mom, dude. I don't want to see that.
you know that
Gross.
you can get like you can get the fleshlight vagina, but you can also get the fleshlight mouth. You can get the fleshlight butthole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Buy a whole doll,
What, dude?
bro.
What's the difference between the mouth and the butthole?
I imagine the butthole's smaller
was-
and tighter.
If I was going to buy one, I'd want one with the whole ass so I could put my hands on it.
They make those too. They make those too.
I know they do. I've looked it up. I thought
Dave's
about
like,
it.
no, they've got those.
Yeah,
they
they
definitely
do.
have those.
They're like
They've got them at
150
Cirillo's.
bucks.
I know. I spent like 10 hours in there.
Oh, yeah. Next time you go, ask if
They
you
had a
can
fucking
have
job
a...
fair.
Hold on. What's the SKU number on that dildo?
You tell me. You're the one that's going to set up camp.
You guys ever work in retail? You know what a SKU number is?
Hell yeah.
Bro,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Hell yeah.
Good. We're all on the
That's
same
what
page.
I do.
Yeah, we're
I'll
all
see
on the
if
same
What I do.
if I see
SKU, baby.
if I see a
work retail?
flashlight.
Yeah.
A whole warehouse, bro.
SKU you, bro. SKU
heard
you.
that.
Yeah. What does SKU stand for?
I don't know.
That's something that I can't tell you.
Yeah, scan
calculating
probably.
I can't think of what the K would stand for.
Well, it's a K though, not a C.
That's what I'm
All right,
saying.
sounded fucking cool though.
SKU.
didn't it?
Yeah.
And you're
Thanks.
probably right on unit and scan though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, we're gonna find out.
If I had to gamble on it, I'd bet on that.
What does
Yahtzee.
SKU stand? Stock keeping unit.
Stock keeping unit. There you
I knew that.
dude.
When I read it, I was like, oh yeah, fuck, I knew that.
go. I didn't know that.
So if you guys would like to order your very own lit up from the tit up mug,
Don't do it here.
please don't.
Don't do it here.
Give us a couple of days and then head over to the old77.com.
But if
Call
you
the listener line and place your order.
There you go.
But I bet you could
yeah,
probably
do that.
There you go.
You could probably get a lit up from the tit up T-shirt if you wanted one.
We
Call
have
the
a
listener
T-shirt
line and
store.
donate
I
that
just forgot
$5
about.
Yeah.
every month.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ask us nice enough, you can have
Absolutely.
your very own lit up from the tit up T-shirt.
I didn't know Andrea made T-shirts. When I
Oh
saw-
yeah, she
Oh, yeah.
does.
And so that made Zazzle obsolete.
The T-shirts that we all wore at the Hot Wings Challenge,
Yep.
those were made by Andrea. Those tie dyes that we all wore.
The only,
Yeah.
I was like, what do you want for that? You know, do you want any money or anything? She's like, nope, just donate it all. That's it. I was
That's
like, okay,
awesome. Yeah.
cool.
That was awesome of her to
It
do
makes
that.
you look good, makes us look good.
And I really like
Hell
those
yeah.
shirts.
Bless
Like
her
I
heart.
still wear that shirt a lot. It's great,
too.
man. Yeah, I
I'm
love
gonna
it.
get her to put it on something for me someday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or I've thought about getting me like a polo shirt and having it embroidered,
there you go.
taking it to Lids.
There you
and
go.
getting
I
it
thought about
embroidered.
going to Lids too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I may do that now that I got my tax money. That might be my tax money.
Is there still a Lids in Columbia at the Columbia?
Yeah, at the mall.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
I need to
It's,
go there.
I think on the other side of Spencer's. If you
I
know
have
where
a
that's
hat.
at.
I have a hat problem, man. Like I love to buy hats.
Yeah.
Love to buy hats.
Yeah.
Not,
How many hats
not
you got?
good.
I mean, not in a crazy amount because eventually I throw some of them away, but probably like 20 maybe.
Yeah,
It
but
starts
man,
out as a widow's peak and becomes a flesh-colored yarmulke pretty
That's-
quick,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
that's what
I'm
saying.
cool with it.
Yeah.
flesh color.
I probably have over 50 hats.
Do you? Yeah. I need to get a nice rack that I can hang them all up in, you know. And,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because they take up a lot of space if you don't have a rack.
Let's do stick
for 'em,
pins.
you know?
Stick
Need
them
some
on
rack.
the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
You're man. You throw that motherfucker in the corner of the room like a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to wash this hat, man, because like when I sweat. and
We're
this-
gonna
Yeah.
have to switch
And
headphones
this front,
here coming
this
up.
front band gets wet. It's kind of stinky.
Like a man.
Like a
You know how
man.
your hat gets a little stinky after
Yeah.
a while.
I like
need
my
The woman
musk,
get turned
though.
on, you just take the hat and ring it in her mouth like a man.
I chew on mine.
Man.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
I don't. I don't.
Ring it
I made my belly a little upset when I said it.
Ring
and
it
I said it.
We ring it right into the vagina at
Oh.
my house. Scott. I don't need that mouth. That,
I'm still waiting for the fucking wall to just explode and she Kool-Aid man out. Hey, Dave.
she's headed. She's headed to Canada in about like less than 12 hours.
Yeah, Dave's gonna take off on us here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
Pretty
it to Pound
soon.
Town one more time.
One more time. Yeah.
Straight send off to Canada.
Remind her what she's missing in America
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Make sure you
Yeah.
come back to the States
before
baby.
she gets up there with her socialism and her treating people like humans and
and their
decides she wants
universal
to
health
stay.
care.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
And their care for their citizens.
She's flying into Vermont, which is
Oh, really?
Which is Bernie Sanders territory.
That's
and then they're going
also,
to drive up into Canada from there.
It's also home of our VO guy,
Louis Mano.
Louis Mano.
Yeah, who is in the
Hey,
Vermont
the
Hall of
Vermont
Fame.
Hall of Fame,
The radio hall, broadcasting hall of Fame.
broadcasting
I
Hall of
wonder-
Famer.
Yeah, whatever it
I
is.
wonder what his fee is.
I don't know.
I don't know. It was free for us, but
Yeah.
I think we've reached the.
I think we've reached the end of the free.
I
reached the
get
limit
that.
on that.
I
The
get that,
pinnacle.
but at least if we ask about the fee,
oh yeah.
I would be willing to pitch in on it for
Well,
some more
to
VOs.
be fair, last I
would.
knew,
To be
Louis,
foul.
he would. To be fair,
Yeah.
Louis was he was doing VO work for Wolfenstein game. He had like
So
he had a
fucking
bunch
cool.
of video games that he was doing. The last I knew, he was doing Angry Germans. So he was like screaming shit in the very German, in that very deep voice.
Yeah.
I thought he'd play
Jeez.
Wolfenstein because Wolfenstein had
Yeah,
that voice.
right. It was. He would go to town on it, man.
When you said Wolfenstein, I hadn't thought about that in years, and the first thing I thought was, "Oh my God, that did have Louis' voice." And then
Well, not that one.
you finished
but
your story, and I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, okay."
I think as of late, he's been working on it.
Yeah, I remember that game.
It's either one that's coming out or it's just released like not too long ago.
That was the one that's like it's like a World War II game, right?
Yeah.
You're breaking out
Swastikas
of
everywhere.
Yeah,
right?
you're breaking
Yeah.
out of.
You wake up in like a captured Nazi, whatever stronghold.
It was
and you gotta break
popular.
out.
It was popular around the same time that Doom was really popular, if I remember
It's
correctly.
the same game.
This was a
Yeah.
386 computer. We're talking, not
Yeah.
quite Windows 3,
Yeah.
not Windows 95 for sure.
Right.
I mean, it's Doom on a different skin.
Yeah.
It's a DOS-based space game. You'd always see kids throw that shit in the computer lab when I was a kid. And you're like, how the fuck is he playing that?
Did you guys ever have, so like when I was in high school, you know, we had like the TI-82, the fancy calculators, and you could get games on the calculator. Did you guys ever have that when you were in school? No. We had a game. We
weren't nerds, Dave.
Dude, we had a game
Nerd.
on...
No.
No, listen to what my game is.
I was a nerd because I went in and with a dude, and he was like, hey, man.
I did not mean to ding that.
Like, have you got some balls? I was like, yeah, why? What's up? And he's like, I work in the office. They got this T-85. It's fucking sweet, bro. You can do this. I was like, okay, what? Tell him that it's got this, and this blue thing on the back, and it's yours, and I'll give you $10 for it. And I was like, fuck, done. So I roll up in there, get this sweet-ass thing, walk out. I was like, here you go, bro.
Oh, nice.
We had a game on ours that was called Drug Wars, and the whole game was you're selling drugs.
That's why you wanted it.
Dope Wars.
Yeah.
Was it not Dope Wars?
Maybe it was Dope Wars, yeah.
I remember Dope Wars.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think it was Dope Wars.
It's legal. It's dope to be legal.
So, like, the whole premise of the game was you're selling all these different drugs and, you know.
Do you remember the names of the drugs? Because that was always the funny part. You weren't selling weed, by the way.
What did they call weed?
It was like M&M's, Viagra.
Oh, no, the one that I had actually said the names of actual drugs.
Oh, like Maui Wowie or whatever?
No, just like cocaine, heroin, you know.
You know, like a drug dealer would say.
Yeah,
Right.
like a legit drug dealer.
So, Biscuit, how much heroin do we have? And
Heroin.
cocaine
I think they were just trying to be funny. Was Officer Hardass in it? Because there was a character in it, and the one I played,
Maybe.
Officer Hardass, would bust you sometimes,
Yeah.
and then you'd have to pay your money to get out of jail, and then
What a hard ass.
You'd be doing really, really good, and then Officer Hardass, he just appeared randomly.
Fuck.
Like there wasn't no rhyme or reason. I guess it was something whatever in the algorithm, and it'd just pop up from time to time, and I'd be so pissed.
You did what you could do back in those days, man.
That's it right there, man.
That was back before we all had cell phones in our pockets.
I mean, yeah, it was a good way to entertain yourself while you were waiting on your one song to download on Kazaa for the last 3 hours.
Yep, I played
Bro,
it
I had
on
LimeWire.
Yeah,
That's how.
Oh,
yeah.
I had LimeWire.
You liked getting STDs on your computer,
Bro, I didn't know at the time.
Yeah, LimeWire is bad for your shit,
Right.
for sure.
Dude,
yeah.
I wrecked so many times. I had to completely reboot my whole computer because of
I never knew how to do any of that.
Oh, I tore. I tore my sister's computer up with Napster, boy.
Yeah.
One day I was on Pirate Bay and I downloaded something, and my computer shut. My screen went black and my hard drive started smoking.
Oh, fuck,
yeah.
dude.
Like I don't know what I got, but I had to get a new computer.
Your computer got the clap, bro.
Like no, it was
got
like
AIDS.
smoke started coming out of it, and then I told the computer guy, and he said that I had gotten a Trojan horse.
Yeah.
A Trojan horse.
It sounds like that. There was an AMC show. What was that? Something Catch Fire and Burn. That's what it sounds like yours did.
It did. No, it like I had to unplug because then it started like first the screen went black and then it started going like not a high pitch but a medium pitch, like a tone. It was
And
like
it just kept getting higher and higher and higher.
no, it just stayed at that tone until I unplugged it and then it started smoking. Then my grandma is in the kitchen and I come running through with a computer smoke. What did you do? I don't know. And of course she don't know shit about computers, so she don't believe me that I didn't set it on fire.
Yeah.
But my dad luckily
Why
knew
did
better.
You do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah,
it.
it's like, why
My
would you
grandma
set that
accused
on
me of
fire?
so much shit when I was a kid that just, like, her logic, she would make up, you did this, 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 and this for spite. Because spite is how she would rationalize this
Fuck
retarded
yeah.
thing she'd come up with that I'd done. And the bad, even though I was a bad kid, I never did none of the shit my grandma ever
That's what
accused
grandmas
me to.
do. That's got to be that older generation, like these fucking kids.
Hey,
You know,
goddamn
God, kill
kids.
that kid.
Yeah, well, she mellowed out as she got older.
Speaking of
That's my grandma.
technology,
Oh, Dave's got. I was gonna say it looks like Dave's got something going on.
we
over there.
we should have all bought an iPhone back in 2007 and just not opened it up because somebody did that and they're gonna sell it and they're expecting to get like $50,000 for a single iPhone unopened.
And, you know, I would LOL right now, but
It was $599 when it came out.
but people
LOL.
I've seen other ones sell for about that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not surprised. The last one that went up for sale went for 40 grand. So 50 grand's not a stretch, man.
Yeah, well, that's an extra 10,000 for missing out the first
Can
time.
you even use it? I mean, is it usable anymore?
Probably not, because like you know how iPhones are. Like
Right.
after a while, they Yeah, they're no good.
People collect
Just a
weird shit.
nostalgia thing, yeah.
Planned obsolescence, right? That
Yeah,
was
I
that was
guess.
a whole big deal.
That's why I
because-
don't use Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Like that's not cool. It would be nice to be able to buy a phone and just have it. Because I'm not
Right.
one of those people that like.
Gotta have the newest.
I don't have to have the newest shit, man. Like,
Dude, I just learned that my phone's the last model that of Galaxy phones that they're gonna. Ooh, I just got something. My kid's messaging somebody 8:30 at night. That's some bullshit. It's a boy too. I
You can
know.
see your kids' texts.
I can, because I'm that parent that set all their shit up and put all this parental lock stuff on it.
If
good. I
they-
might need your help with that when my kids
Yeah.
start getting.
If they would have had
technology.
that when we were kids,
Oh, God, dude.
text messaging would not be a thing right now because we wouldn't have used it.
Lots of news.
We'd have
You know,
stuck
that's
with
a good point.
We'd have stuck with Yahoo Messenger.
Well, we would have we would have. I used the shit out of Yahoo.
I've seen
Messenger
many a
back
Me
in the
nip.
too.
day.
When I
And
was a,
AOL, Instant
Right.
Messenger.
Yeah.
when I was
I
12,
used
telling
Yahoo
girls I was 18
and,
so they'd send me titty pics.
Oh,
Heard that.
I'm
Miss
sorry.
those
I
days,
felt
bro.
that one in my soul.
I had an internet girlfriend who was 27 years old for about 6 months before she figured
was
out I was
27
13.
years old.
Yeah.
Right?
How
She's
did you?
a 9-year-old
Are you
up the
sure she
road.
was 27?
That's what she said. I have no clue what she looked like.
And he said he was 18, so yeah, fuck, I believed her.
So you were 18. Shit.
No, I wasn't 18. I was 13, but I told her I was 18.
Yeah.
And she would send me titty pics, and
I remember I had a couple like instant messenger girlfriends.
You know, though,
Really?
Yeah.
that
Never
was,
did.
That was probably real because back in the day there was no titties to Google. You know?
yeah, we didn't have Google. We had
That or
Yahoo.
she just
Yeah.
went and took pictures of her mom.
Oh,
Do you remember when porn would be loading and you'd be almost done by the time it got to the top crack of her titties,
Right,
and then you're
right.
done by the time you actually see a nip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
like
miss
watching a
those
woman
days at all.
slowly flash you, but then you're done by the time you get to the
that,
good part.
see, that's the equivalent of watching scrambled cable and like, I think he's fucking her. Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? I think
I
that
used to watch Cinemax back in the day.
Right?
I think I might have just figured out why I like to look a girl in the eye when I sleep with her.
Because you know she's.
Because you're loading.
Because yeah, back in the day, all I got was eyes for a little while till the.
Dustin literally has one of those little sand vial things.
Yeah.
It's like,
Can you
wait,
come like this?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm almost there,
Slowly pull the
buddy.
blankets over. Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
almost done.
Done.
Spinning an hourglass.
Barely over her nose.
Oh
okay,
my
I'm good.
god.
I don't know. Mine put a hurting on me though this week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The blanket?
it was one of those. We went at it, and then I wiped off, and we went for round 2, and
Oh, nice.
yeah, it was. And then I felt that the next day I came to work
That's
Yeah.
the best.
walking like Lurch from the Addams
Yeah,
Family.
feeling a little achy.
You get the thighs burning the next day and aching.
You get up, you can't.
Bro, you ever got a
your legs-
Charlie horse like halfway through,
Oh,
and you
all
like
the time.
you risk it? You're like,
All the time.
can I beat it?
all the time.
Every time, dude. It's like gone in
Yeah.
60
No,
seconds,
dude.
son.
And then like when I'm done and I get up, like I'm walking like this usually.
Nah,
like,
bro,
can
immediately just
barely
lay on the
stand
floor,
up.
like, fucking worth it.
Yeah.
Dude, I get a
it's so
Charlie
easy.
horse.
the wheel.
Yeah.
I get the strength of 10 men. It don't matter because I like my girls heavy. So,
Yeah?
but it don't matter. I can pick them up like a cruiserweight and throw them off of me when I get a Charlie horse.
Got to do what you got to do in that situation, man. I remember the first time I ever had a Charlie, because I was probably like 19 years old the first time I ever had a Charlie horse, and fuck, man, I thought I was dying.
It hurts.
That shit
Oh,
is
Elizabeth,
painful.
here I come.
And that was before like I knew the trick, like because
That
I
shit
would
does
I would
hurt.
always get him on my calves,
What's
and
the
so like
trick?
the best thing to do is to like literally stomp your foot on the ground. That's like the best way to get rid of it. But I didn't know
really?
that the first few times. Yeah.
I didn't know that either. I
didn't
just
know
lay
that.
there in agony.
Holy
Dave's
shit, boys.
teaching us shit.
Yeah, no. If you get one in your
shit.
calf, you gotta
It
just
hasn't
like
been forgotten, that Joe.
You gotta
I've
do
been
this.
married a
You
long
gotta
time
shake
ago.
that shit
Where
up.
it's come
You
from,
gotta
where you
shake
go, where it's come from, forgotten, that Joe.
I have never seen a dude river dance so hard.
Is that our first hoedown on the old 77?
Well, we were having a hoedown before we went on the air because you were playing that Irish jig shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a little drop kick Murphy there.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
Okay.
Dropkick Murphys, yeah.
I never really got into them, you know. Not because I didn't like him. I just never.
Second favorite band is Dropkick.
Second.
Pretty sure I
favorite.
know who your first favorite band is.
Yeah, the one I have a tattoo of.
Kanye West. I'm just kidding.
Nickelback.
That's right.
I'm just kidding. Nickelback.
I love Nickelback
Man.
so hard.
Oh my God.
I saw a tattoo parlor commercial that said everybody deserves a second chance. Come in and we'll cover up your racist tattoo for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of actual
There's a
tattoo
lot of them that
places
do
that.
that.
Yeah, you could go in and they will cover it.
I like that.
And I wonder how many Kanye tats have been covered up under that policy.
Dude,
now.
after he said
Not for free.
No, actually, you're wrong. Like, so after he said all that anti-Semitic shit, there were tattoo stores that were giving free Kanye tattoo cover-ups.
Oh, God,
yeah, that was a
of
thing.
course.
Good thing I
Man.
never crossed that line, right? Yeah, no, I never.
You never
went
got
that
a
far.
Yeezy tat?
No, I never went that far.
Look, man, when I said I was a Yeezy fan, I never was like, okay, like I like 3 songs, and one of them I can only name.
What's the deal? Didn't he get married like just recently again?
Supposedly.
I guess
and this
so.
and this chick
To who,
looks
Ava Braun?
exactly like his
Like
Ava
Kim.
Braun?
Kardashian
Oh.
girl. Yeah,
Yeah, she looks like him.
looks exactly like.
And there was another girl he was dating before her that also looked exactly like
I do
Kim.
wish she would have looked like Ava Braun.
I
That would have
mean-
made such a funnier headline.
Yeah, you're right.
Kanye marries woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think that woman would actually look him in place with Kanye.
I want to look in the camera right now, and I want to say something to somebody out there listening. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I want to tell you something, and this is important. So look me in the eye.
Okay.
Even Hitler had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ava Braun.
Ava
Yeah,
Braun.
Ava Braun.
No shit.
Yeah.
That means you are literally less desirable than Hitler.
Go kill yourself.
Valentine's Day. Is
Way to go, Dave. Go kill yourself.
Oh,
Valentine's Day is coming up.
I'm just
you
kidding.
are
But beyond
literally.
that,
No, we're not.
I saw a story where the 500-pound man was talking about him and his girlfriend had to move out because their apartment was getting evicted, and I was like, "Whoa, bury the fucking lead! The 500-pound man has a girlfriend?
Right.
Way to
yeah.
go.
Let's talk about this.
Fuck yeah.
Let's talk about this.
You can do it, my friend. I believe in you."
Oh, it's the confidence.
See, Scotty's the good
Guarantee that dude's
angel
got confidence
on the
out
shoulder.
Fucking.
I'm the
confidence.
dickhead.
Oh, get out of here! Bury the lead on that mother.
Boys, you want to take a quick break?
good, bro.
Let's
Regroup
do
ourselves?
it, bro. Hey,
Thank
we've
you.
got
I like
6
this.
Patreon patrons to thank before we
Son
do it,
of
though.
a biscuit. That's Cooper.
Biscuit is one right there.
hey!
Oh, there's one.
The homie Kevin.
Homie Kevin.
My
Why
man.
are you counting this way?
He was on the show 2 weeks ago.
He ties his shoes weird. Don't
Go back and listen to it.
Oh, yeah, it was a good show. It was a good
It was a
one.
great show.
We've also got the Jeff City Paranormal.
Yep.
We've got, which I believe Will might show
I think
up
Will's
here
going to be
in
here
just a little
soon.
bit.
Yeah, I think so.
We have our boy JT and
At
the Paranormal Sun.
We got In the Groove Records. And we got Dub IZ.
Boom! And the Fam and Chess Team Records.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Did we get them all?
We got them all.
Good job.
And you too can become a Patreon patron. Head on over to patreon.com/theold77podcast.
Do
Find
it.
all our links at theold77.com.
Get lit up from the tit up.
That's right, baby. Back after this.
So lit up from the tit up, Dave.
That needs to go on a t-shirt.
I'm so proud of myself for thinking of that.
Introducing Alien vs. Predator for the 64-bit Atari Jaguar. You might not want to play it alone.
Mom.
I guess I can't hear us.
Welcome back, folks. This is the Old 77 podcast. It's a safe place,
In
Scott.
an unsafe world, Dave.
Yes, thank you.
Let us caress you.
Joining us now on the show from our good friends at the Jefferson City Paranormal Society.
Can't I just be Will?
Our good.
I gotta be from something.
No, it's just
Yeah.
Will.
You're from my life, bro. I've known you for like 20 years. So
But
it's-
Have you
it's
really?
just Will,
from
bro.
Dave's life. Yeah, because the way that Will and I
The
met.
other Dave's friend.
So I met
that.
Just
I
the
met
other
my
one.
wife at Petco. We worked at Petco. I was her boss. Well,
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
worked-
you was.
yeah.
yeah.
I worked
I was that
alongside.
boss.
I worked alongside Will's wife, Will. We were, or Aaron. We were both like managers at Petco.
Yeah?
And so she started dating him way back in the day when I worked there. And so
Glad
yeah,
that
I've
worked
known
out
this
so you
guy
didn't
for a
get
long
me
time.
too'd.
Yeah, no, right? Shit, right? Yeah. I'm glad that ship sailed, brother. Let me tell you.
Sunny beach.
Yeah.
I love the way that Dave always brings up the fact that he managed this person, and we're his wife. Like, I managed her.
There was a time where I was the one in control of this relationship.
Absolutely.
He says that here because it's a safe place.
It's because it's a safe place. You know she's not going to bust through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man.
Well, I mean, don't say it out loud. You never know what might happen. Man.
Yeah. You see the glass on like Jurassic Park, the glass of water.
If anybody knows a good drywall guy, please call the old 77.
Yeah, actually, we need one of those guys. Yay!
Oh, we're not going to need one when she's done. There won't be a house.
It won't be a house, man.
Ready serve or one of those serve
It's going to be like one of those at the end of the X-Men movies when they destroy the mansion and they get all the mutants and just two of them are like, blip, there's your house back. All right. Want one of those.
Did you ever see the end of Avengers, the first one, where they're in the diner?
Nope.
Yes.
That's one
and
of my...
They're sitting there eating shawarma.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sitting there eating it. The ending is I don't think they really say anything, but they're all just sitting at a table in a diner, still in their hero gear, and they're just eating. While in the background, the whole city is still in pieces and glass everywhere.
Shit's crumbling.
Nice. Yeah. I watched a movie called Spiderhead last night. You guys seen that? It's on Netflix. It's got the guy that was in Top Gun 2, the guy that plays Goose's son.
Oh, Miles Teller?
Yeah, I think
that's
right.
I think that's his name.
He's in it, and
he's getting close.
And Chris Hemsworth is
Heads
in
are
it.
coming down.
Got to take a break. We'll be right back.
And it's all about these.
Getting down.
It's all about these people that have these like packs that are hooked up to their bodies, and they can on their cell phones they can puts drugs into their system, and so Chris Hemsworth is on his cell phone turning this drug up, turning this drug down, and they're studying people's reactions to these drugs.
I
and
have
shit.
seen that.
What was the name of this app?
Spiderhead is the name of the movie.
Yeah.
It's a weird fucking movie.
Because then later on they give him the option of watching the couple, because they have couples going back and forth.
Yeah, and they give them certain medications, and they
they
just want to fuck each other, and then they give them other medications, and they.
So yeah, they bring him off to the side, and Chris is like, "Hey, turn his up, turn hers down. What do you want them to do?"
And then there's the one scene where
the
the
girl,
girl.
I really don't want it to do it, and it was like, "No, you're gonna make them do something."
Yeah, remember the scene where the girl freaks out and
stabs herself? Fuck
herself.
Well, thanks for giving away the movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
I'm sorry, I'm watching
gonna watch
this
it
movie
anyway.
now.
Spoiler.
Netflix also has a show now that they build sex rooms.
Oh,
I've heard that.
It's like an extreme home makeover, but for sex rooms.
The name of the show is
How to Build a Sex
How to
Room.
Build a Sex Room.
Yeah. Oh, Scott's seen every episode 3 times, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I've seen it a couple times.
You're way late on this one, man.
Yeah, that
Of
one's
course
been out
I
for
do.
a
I sold the
while.
idea for $50,000.
Yeah,
I want to
wish.
apply Scotty for
my
that.
bad.
No, because that being our luck, we won't get our new studio then.
Hey, guys, well,
We're just waiting on taxes right now, bro.
Taxes.
TurboTax.
Remember that thing I said about TurboTax?
I know.
I'll send you a link, bro.
I still haven't got all my stuff yet.
When you do though, I'll send you a link. I'll hook you up, bro.
See, that's the problem.
That's
That's the problem when you have 6 fucking employers like I do. I'm
I know.
all kinds of W-2s I'm waiting on.
Yeah, you get weird shit.
For the second year now, I have only one W-2 because I don't have a secondary job. I don't have the Navy.
Yeah.
I'm like, and Aaron's
That's
like,
nice.
yeah, that'd be nice for that to only happen since she runs her own business. She's got to keep every receipt from everything.
Yeah,
and stuff
of course.
like that. But
Of course, yeah.
It's better than
I'm doing my part.
1099.
Aaron, you're slacking.
You know you're paying in.
I'm glad my
I don't
wife
get in trouble for
understands
5 days for what I say right now. I can
Hell
say whatever the
no.
hell I want.
Hell
It's a safe place, man.
Yeah.
5 days.
If you go back to that podcast tonight, I'm gonna leave your ass.
Nah.
Well, I'm gonna miss her.
How was the wifey's last? Where did she go? Where was her last trip to? Or no, you went somewhere.
You guys both.
We went to St. Lucia.
Nice.
St. Lucia. Yeah, that's right.
It was pretty nice. I've been
Gorgeous
to the ocean
blue
a lot of
waters.
times. It's like ocean, cool. It was like I just wanted to drink and relax and actually finish my book that I started probably 5 or 6 years ago.
Kama
And
Sutra?
it's been sitting off to the side.
I feel you, bro.
For dummies.
Kama Sutra
They
for
had
dummies.
the confirm or deny. So they had the red flag up, which the riptide was
Yep.
bad, and they didn't
Can't
do
go.
the scuba diving and all that stuff. So I was like, kind of sucked, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I was like, I'm good just drinking and sitting by the pool. So
It ain't a bad way to live.
and it
Heard
wasn't
that.
30-some degrees. I
Yeah,
was all right.
man. So my wife's headed to Canada tomorrow, and they're supposed to have like -50
Where
wind
it's going to be
chills.
negative 30 degrees.
So
And
it's
they're
funny
still-
because we met
they're
a
still gonna
Canadian
seat 'em
couple
outside at the
there,
restaurant, too.
and I said something
Yeah.
about if it was 40 degrees. I was joking about my job, and I was like, "Yeah, if it's below 40 degrees, I don't do the ghost tours."
Yeah.
And he goes, 40 or 40 below. I go, who the fuck experiences 40 below like on a daily basis? He's like,
in Missouri.
this guy.
Oh,
I'm
we
like,
do over here,
Jesus.
Yeah,
It's like,
man.
I can't imagine 40 below. Be no way.
Canada.
Yeah, oh,
No way.
Canada.
You know, Canada seems like it would probably be a cool place to live. Right up into the point you remember how fucking cold it is up there.
Yeah, but that's why they all hang out outside in
Justin-
minus 30, because they got free health care, man.
And that Justin
Maybe that's
Trudeau
it.
is my leader.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
I would have
beautiful.
traded for him a few years ago,
Fuck
but then
yeah.
he started fucking up. I don't even know what he did to piss everybody off. But if the Canadians don't like him, then there's got to be something
They're
wrong.
pretty nice people, by
Yeah.
and large, man.
Man, that's
Yeah, my other co-host is Canadian.
you haven't
He's
met
very
real
nice.
authentic Canadians then, because they're nice, but
But they can be
they're
assholes.
fucking assholes,
Yeah.
dude.
I
I mean,
don't
they
know.
invented hockey for crying out loud.
Because Chris is really nice. Like, I'm all the time having to be like, dude, seriously, what do you want to do? Oh, I'm good with whatever. No, bro, tell me what you want to do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's dudes though. Like, what do you want to do? I don't know.
Yeah,
Where do you want to go eat? I don't know.
yeah.
Wife's the same way.
Right? And then you get back and forth. Like, what do you want to do? I don't know. Where do you want to go? I don't know.
We have a hell of a time figuring out where we're going to eat, man.
The wife from Coming to America, whatever you like.
Oh, man, I'd kill to have one of those.
A wife, like, from
I just
coming
want
to
the bathing
America.
regimen.
Can you order those?
You know?
Can't you
Those
order
are-
those
Can't
on
you-
the
yeah.
internet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get that off Wish?
Wayfair.
Can you get that off?
No, those are kids. Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, that's
I
the
love-
Wish.
Wrong.
I almost forgot about Wish.
Wish. No, if you order the Coming to America wife, you get it from Nextdoria. If you order it off of Wish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's frightening as shit.
Made in China, no doubt.
Was it Nextdoria? Is the name of their the country where they the other leader comes in and Coming to America?
Oh God, I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Is that the second one or the first one?
I think both.
Oh, hey, I watched that new Eddie Murphy, You People, the one
Yeah,
with
yeah.
him and
With
Seth
Jonathan
Seth
Rogen.
Rogen, I want to see it.
What do you mean, you people?
That's the name of the movie is You People.
Yeah.
And Eddie Murphy plays like a very,
Murphy?
like a strict Muslim, pro-black type father, and so the whole premise is Seth Rogen is marrying Eddie
That's Jonah
Murphy's
Hill, bro.
daughter. Or, I'm sorry, yeah.
Is this why
It's Jonah
him
Hill.
that just flipping?
Yes, Jonah
Yes.
Hill. You're right. I always get those two confused for some reason. But anyway, that's like the premise of the movie is basically
What's it on?
Netflix.
Oh, I'm gonna check that out then.
Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah, it was good. It was funny. Yeah, it was funny. So Eddie Murphy is like super strict, like Muslim, like pro-black dad, and so the whole movie is about those two falling in love and then like having to make their families meet and all the awkward shit that is said between their
And
families.
Seth Rogen's Jewish, obviously.
Except Jonah Hill.
Of course.
Not Seth Rogen. I kept saying Seth Rogen, but it's Jonah Hill.
Jonah
Hill.
Yeah, Biscuit corrected me. I don't know why I get those two guys
I'm
confused
instantly less excited about this movie.
sometimes. Really? Not a big Jonah
plays
Hill
good
fan?
in it,
He's
though.
a dick in real life.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Like,
Dude,
if you
aren't
ever
they
see,
all?
no,
All your faves are real dicks in real life.
Seth
sometimes.
Rogen don't come off
Not
as a dick.
Kanye. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
And then some
totally
of them are a
something
dick in the
else.
media and then
couldn't
really
even hear
nice in
that.
real life.
Yeah.
Like Axl Rose, he was really nice to me, and
Yeah.
I was kind of nervous. I thought he was going to be a dick.
Yeah.
What do you think they're gonna do with old Alec Baldwin, man? They
Dude,
Bro's
gave
getting
him
fucking murder charges.
No, not
Yeah.
murder, manslaughter, right?
Yeah, sure,
Manslaughter.
doesn't fucking matter. He
How-
deserves it.
It does.
How? Like,
How does
How he
deserve
shot
it,
somebody in the face.
he was an actor that was given a prop to do a job.
Right.
Look, he was given a tool that was faulty to do a job.
Dude, that would be
should've-
like that. Would be
For
like
safety
that.
rules.
Should have known.
Okay,
You
let me ask you
always
something.
got to check.
Let me ask you something. If we're in shop class, all right, and you're the teacher and you hand me a drill to drill something,
Yeah.
and when I pull the trigger, the drill bit shoots Dave in the neck and kills him, should I be charged?
So, but it was in a different circumstance on how it was because he pointed it at somebody who is not part of it.
Let me do it like this then. You're a delivery driver, and you have a load of hay that they want you to put in their barn, right? And it's fucking soaked, and you know that's not what you need to be doing, but that's what they want you to do. And so you go in there and you fucking load that barn up to the fucking rafters with that soaked ass hay, and about 2 months later, it ignites and burns the whole fucking thing down.
I would have them sign something.
My drill analogy is still accurate because before you drill something, you give it a few test squeezes. So what if I'm giving it the test squeeze and it flies out? Because that's
do it in
that's
the
the
safe
only
direction.
How many
I'm not gonna be
times
like,
have
hey,
I
let me
heard
test
that?
this. What do you mean?
I mean, there's a lot of what ifs,
though.
but the way that he went with it, though, it's like going up to that person and doing the gesture. Like, he went at it completely fucking wrong. Like, but then it could have been in the movie, and he would have shot and killed somebody that was a fellow
That's what
actor.
he was doing.
Sure. The same thing
but that
happened
person
in The
wasn't
Crow.
but it wasn't in the movie.
They
He was just like offset fucking around.
What
and
you're
he's
saying
No, it
like,
was
is
in
that
the movie. He was doing. They were
No, it
lining him
was
up for a
offset.
shot. There was a shot they were lining him up for, where he's pointing the gun at the camera, and that's what they were doing. Is they were doing test runs for that shot that they were trying to get.
That's not what I read. So what I read was he had it, and there was like whoever that person was, that videographer or something like that.
Yeah, the girl that got killed.
Yeah. He went up to her and just put it to her head and just like pulled the trigger.
That's not
like,
what happened. I promise you, that's not what happened.
I mean, that's what
So
I
you can
read.
check
Wherever
this
you
out
read it,
because
that's bullshit.
So like for John Wick, Keanu Reeves, he goes to Terran Tactical. He puts thousands of rounds downrange.
Right. Same
Like
way
he
with Will
can
Smith.
he can do that stuff for real. There's a clip of somebody by Will Smith that takes a gun and like starts to
Fuck
do
around
one of
and he
these,
grabs
he's like,
it.
boom.
Yeah.
He's like, and he clears it and everything.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's how you handle a gun.
Yeah.
So Keanu Reeves goes through, he's able to do every bit of what you see in the movie. That's him. So even if it's
Matrix.
just going down to
Matrix.
He is the one.
him doing
He is.
Alec Baldwin, even if he's got to take one shot, like for me, I would be like, I want to be able to handle a gun right and know how to do it.
Right.
For
and
sure.
even check it before.
It wasn't
it's
supposed to be a
dummy or
gun,
whatever.
though. It was supposed to be a prop. Like
Yeah.
you're in a movie,
But
none
it
of this
was
shit's
like-
real.
it's-
You're
but
talking
it was-
about it
it
like
was
he
full of
knew it
blanks,
was a
wasn't
real
it?
gun.
Like, it was
But
just
see,
more
what
to
he-
make
I
the-
guess-
Like it's an actual.
I think it
From
was
what
pretty
I know,
much
it's an
public
actual gun,
knowledge.
but it's supposed to be. It's done in such a way that
It was
it's
the
a
armorer's
blank,
personal
but-
gun that she would put, and they had just shot it.
Well, he didn't know that.
No
it was,
one had cleared it, and that was the problem that I think everyone can agree on, that Alec Baldwin was doing his part before he even cleared it himself. He should have cleared it before he.
Yes.
As a person, you check that, we're good. Now I can continue.
I don't think he knew because he wouldn't. He would have been given that by somebody to you. Because like you're as the actor, I got a beard hair. As the actor, you're not. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's a beard hair.
Yeah, whoa.
I had a wild night last night.
dropped a view.
But anyway, like as the actor, you're going to stand where they tell you to stand. You're going to be dressed in costume that they've put you in, and then they're going to hand you a prop. You're going to take it, and then they're going to direct you and tell you what to do. That's what a director does.
For sure. I still
Yes.
think it was piss poor management.
Oh, piss poor man!
It was piss poor
all
throughout.
day.
Yeah,
That
for sure.
all day.
Right.
But
I will completely.
I
agree
mean,
with.
somebody needs to be held accountable for something.
I
But
just
I'm
don't
saying,
think it
me,
should
if
be
I was
him.
an actor and somebody handed me, even though
You'd like to
we
think.
don't know what it was proper, whether it was
Yeah,
a gun
right. We like to think.
manufactured, whatever.
We like
You'd
to
be
think.
like, hey, teach me how this works. There
But-
needs to be education.
but it's not
You're a
real.
smart, realistic person.
You're thinking that this is
Somebody's
real.
dead.
That's the point. So whoever handed him a real fucking gun should be the one that's on trial.
But they are real guns,
Yeah.
but they're
But
modified.
didn't the
Even the
person,
soda
such a
on
way.
the table is not real.
Didn't the
in
person
this,
who
in
died
this scenario, like
wasn't
you're in
that
a
the
fake
person that
environment.
handed him the gun though?
I don't know.
No,
She was the
wasn't.
armorer.
No, I
thought
thought
she was a
they were-
videographer.
She was a
She was-
videographer.
Yeah, she was a
I thought.
videographer. She was
Yeah.
that
The
wouldn't
one
have been
that
her
got
job.
shot.
Yeah.
Correct.
She would have been
Okay.
lining up
Okay.
the shot. She would have been lining up
Literally.
the shot that they
Yeah.
were trying to
That
get.
got her.
Hey, she got the shot.
What it comes down to is,
damn.
so the charges have been pressed. They're either going to make him a, what's the word for it? Like a bookmark. This is going to be the precedence
sure.
of it.
Make an
And
example of it.
Everybody's going to learn from that, or should learn from that. If you are going to a movie and you know nothing about a gun or whatever it is, hey, I need to know.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Yeah, everybody should have gun safety.
sure.
If you're going to be in
whatever
that movie,
safety
I
it
think
is,
you
I mean.
should.
Or regardless, I think just in general,
whatever
people
it
should have
is that you're
fucking
gonna
gun
do.
Well,
safety.
yeah, in everyday life. But
Yeah.
if we're on the set of a fucking movie, even if I've got gun safety in mind, if we're on the set of a movie where you're supposed to be handing me a fucking prop,
Yeah.
and I'm dressed up like a cowboy, and you're handing me a fucking what I'm assume is a fake fucking gun, because for the last 60 years I've done this every fucking day.
Yeah, but you can't assume.
Yeah,
anymore.
dude. For sure.
Like
You know.
they should have never been a
Assumptions.
real gun on fucking
No,
set.
there shouldn't have been.
Wasn't the one that killed Brandon Lee? Like, I thought it was.
That was the one that changed the whole industry. That shooting.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
didn't work.
Well,
it
obviously.
did.
Well, I mean,
it did.
Not in this case.
30
Because
years
now,
later.
now if you notice when they go in, they always put the sound effects in. You know, when you pull the trigger, there's nothing shooting out now.
Even if it's blanks, like Biscuit, if I'm sitting here in front of you and I've got blanks in here, it will kill you if I shoot you from this range.
Yeah, but that
No,
was
it
the
will not.
thing. These
Yeah,
guys were
I
going
think
back.
It'll at
it's-
least fucking.
These
put a
guys were
hurting on
going
his
back
ass.
to the
No,
actual
Yeah.
pyrotechnica.
There's
of
not
it.
a projectile within a blank.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's-
well, a blank will still kill you, bro.
Well,
If you put it up to
if
your
it's
head,
got
it will not.
something
Touching.
if it's got
22
something lodged
22
up
years
in
of
it.
military service.
Yeah.
If it has something lodged up in it, like with Brandon Lee, there was something malfunctioning in
Because
in
that one it
something.
shot, and then whenever it shot again, there was what's called a
Yes.
squib load, and there was the projectile in it.
There became your bullet.
And that's what
And that
became
what
the
happened.
bullet.
Yeah.
Because when it went in, it just destroyed everything in the dude's chest, pretty much.
So it wasn't
That's
a
tragedy.
it wasn't a real bullet, is what
No.
you're saying. But it
No.
wasn't a blank either.
On which one?
On Brandon Lee. And that's
Brandon
what,
Lee.
that's what changed the whole way they handle things.
Yeah.
And this particular movie, from the way it sounds, they went back prior to that and tried going back.
Because I'll have to look on Brandon
You
Lee
know,
because somebody
yeah.
talked about it. It was like because it was a real gun that was modified in such a way to where it could fire blanks. So what happened was there was a squib load, so it went like 3/4 down the barrel, and then they put the blanks in it for the movie shot.
Nobody
which
cleared it.
projected, Yeah,
Right.
nobody
Yeah.
cleared it, and the blank projected the squib load
So
through
what's-
the barrel
I see.
and killed
What's a squib
Brandon.
load?
So squib load is something that won't clear the barrel. So if I shoot it and like the primer's messed up or the powder didn't get measured correctly, it won't clear the barrel.
Okay.
Just an obstruction of some sort.
So what do you do to clear? Just fire it again?
No,
You
because that
completely take
so
the gun.
that'll what happens.
or-
So if I fired a squib load and then fired another one, it would blow up because it wouldn't be able to twist correctly.
I see.
Shit goes
So what you do is you take
It
it
would destroy
apart,
the
you take the
barrel.
barrel,
For
and
sure.
you take a copper rod and just bang it out. I've had it happen to me one time when I was messing with it, and luckily,
Well, do you have
I
to
was
go-
messing with it enough, and I was looking. I was like, "Oh crap!"
yeah.
Do you
because
have
if
to
I-
go back then and re-rifle that
No.
after you knock it out?
No,
No.
because whenever you take the rod and put it down into the barrel, it won't touch any of the rifling on it, and
okay.
pushing that in there,
It
it'll
doesn't come
still
down
spin.
far enough.
It'll still spin it out. Yeah, the
I
rod
see.
won't mess it up.
It's
God,
just
this
gun
sh-
safety.
this shit
just
is
don't
like-
be fucking dumb.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Like that's all it
Well,
boils
there's
down to.
such a stigma
Yeah.
against guns, man. You know, like
And it used to not be. I mean, you used to be
Yeah.
able to have the rifle in the back of your pickup
Oh,
truck.
yeah.
They taught gun safety in school.
I
and
had that
now
in
it's
my high
just
school.
stuff
Yeah.
happens, and it's like they're so scared of it. But if you would just
I remember, I won't mention where my mom worked at for a very long time, but they used to sell, dudes used to be selling guns out of their trunks, like in the parking lot at my mom's
Oh,
work
yeah.
back in the
Dude,
day.
for
Like, it's a
sure.
very
You can still do
common
that.
thing.
yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
dude,
Oh, I'm sure you
Yeah.
can. I'm sure you can.
Was this a little place in Memphis
Anyway.
with a guy named Lester?
No, it wasn't that place.
that guy.
No, it wasn't
pretty
that
sure
place,
you can get a good barbecue lap dance and get some glitter
and get
all
some
over.
guns. Oh,
And
While you
gun
get a gun or
safety.
two,
Yeah, I
yeah.
hear they have
With
gun
gun-
safety
with gun
once a
safety.
year.
On the indoor range.
went in the safe direction.
Oh God.
Hey, oh.
It's
That's all it is. It's just
Yeah.
But you know,
it's just gun safety.
That's
Yeah.
the kindergarten
Fucking-
rule, man. Somebody fucked that one up. They brought the gun into school, started shooting people. Now you can't do that stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta lock it down. Just like you can't fly and smoke anymore. And
Can you believe that you,
You know,
used to
put
get up on an
bombs-
airplane
put
and not
bombs
every
in your
motherfucker
shoe.
be in there
It's crazy.
Bro,
smoking
could you
cigarettes?
imagine
I'd
you just
be
go to Country
pissed.
Kitchen and they had like
Oh,
a
yeah.
fucking 6-foot divider from the smoking and non?
It's nuts that there are still planes in operation because the plane that we flew on still has the no smoking.
Does
it's
it?
like
Yeah.
oh no, yeah.
after all this time, you
You
would
have
think
to.
it was like
No,
the sign is
common
obsolete.
sense is common sense.
I
but
think
you'd
that's for
it's
those
not,
ciggy smokers or stoners
Didn't see
who
a
like to
sign.
go. I didn't see a sign, so I'm gonna go in the bathroom. And puff
Yeah,
away."
Well, I
Probably.
guess now you have to,
Yeah.
because of
Yeah.
everything
Dude,
being
I smoked
a good
for
point, Scott.
years, and I'm actually this week is a year now that
Yeah, well, congrats.
Smoking cigarettes?
I think today actually the
Well,
7th.
son of a bitch.
I think because that was a random
Smoked
day.
one cigarette, and that was. I just took a puff. That
Did
was
you
fucking
never smoke a
horrible.
cigarette?
Didn't like it. Yeah. I never could. I used to smoke cigarettes, but like never was addicted to them. I never like.
Yeah, I got nothing off of it.
Oh man, my parents were.
Yeah.
Three,
my mom
three
smoked.
pack a days each, man.
Yeah,
Really?
my mom smoked.
Menthol 100s.
Yeah. I'm sure that's probably why I had asthma
No,
as a
it's
kid.
a college fund.
Oh my god.
For sure.
No, my dad was a Boilermaker. He had a nice.
Only in community college. I mean, prices.
Oh
have
yeah,
gone
yeah.
up, so-
Well, I did do a community college. Hey!
Little
That kid
tech.
doing train spin.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
In 2 days, it will be a year.
In 2 days.
Quitter.
2
Since
days.
you quit
Yeah.
cigarettes.
Do
So,
it.
was there?
But even then, I don't. Smoke was like farts. I only wanted to smell my own, and even then,
Yeah.
I'd crack a window.
Yeah.
Like
It's funny, like when my mom smoked as a kid, I don't remember it really bothering me, but
Oh, God.
but then after she quit smoking,
that
and
when it got
then
bad?
now if I'm around a smoker, dude, half the time it gives me a migraine.
Right.
Yeah.
Oof.
And they don't even have to be smoking. It can just be somebody that smokes cigarettes that I'm sitting
did
near.
you get a migraine the first time you met me? Because I think I was still smoking by then.
Is
Not
it,
that I recall.
Is it only ciggies?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
We
Yeah.
did
Yeah, it
Stogies that one
definitely-
night.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We
Yeah.
did stogies.
Yeah,
in
cigars
here.
don't seem to bother me.
It's funny down in the studio. The wife's only rule is no ciggies in the house.
I think that's because cigars, for the most part, are just pure tobacco, whereas cigarettes have all that other bullshit that they put into them. You know,
Smoking
fucking
straight cancer.
arsenic and all of the bullshit chemicals.
You
that they
can
put
really
into that
taste the
stuff.
cancer.
You really can.
You know, they say
Got-
like
got a
nicotine
twang to it.
nicotine by itself is not like that bad of a drug, really. But all the other shit that they
Yeah,
put in
because
cigarettes,
my doctor
man.
told me to keep doing because I showed my doctor this,
Keep doing it.
and he was like, "Yeah,
I don't want to be
keep-
out of a job.
Keep doing that then, because it's better than fucking cigarette."
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Especially,
yeah.
especially if you were a chewer before then, because that shit fucks your teeth up.
Yeah, I never was. Well, I started out as a chewer because the way I started nicotine was when I was a kid. You couldn't smoke, but you could dip in school.
Yeah.
And nobody said anything, especially in shop class. Like, and at the end of the day, shop class was 3 periods, and you had to drive over to the Votech for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck yes.
And so, like, you could
You
once
get to chew. Mary Jane Rottencrotch is out back. Woo, fuck yes.
once you got to Votech, it was okay to dip. You just couldn't smoke, and we'd spit in the floor and shit. And but then I stopped. I started smoking to stop dipping.
Yeah.
And because I figured out, I'd get prettier girls if I didn't dip. And
Yeah.
I was developing who Dustin was going to be at that point.
You were sculpting
Dude, you
yourself.
just need to,
Figuring it
you
out.
just need to find a higher class of woman who dips with you.
Yeah,
Gross.
man.
Right?
I've been around those women.
Dude,
I'm
I
like,
come from an
fuck.
area where there's a whole town dedicated to those women, man.
Yeah.
Bingham, Illinois, brother, where the men are men and so are the women.
Oh,
Heard that.
I think I may have known 2, and I couldn't tell you who they were. 2 girls that dipped
Yep. I knew
out of my life.
3.
I've only known
4.
old
I've known
women who
4.
have dipped.
Really?
I've never known like any women my age.
The
That,
only obscure thing I've ever seen old women do is smoke a pipe. And strangely, that's fucking hot to me. I don't know why.
Smoking a pipe?
An old lady with no teeth, got a fucking bandana wrapped around her shit.
Smoking
and
a
a fucking
fucking
denim
pipe.
jacket type thing maybe on and a denim skirt, and she's yelling at her children. Fuck yeah, I don't know why. Smoking
All
a
right,
pipe.
Scotty, I'll do whatever you want for
No,
50 bucks.
nobody knows
Scott's
either.
rock fucking hard.
Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm harder than a diamond in an ice storm right now.
It's
Hey, thanks for visiting, Will. He'll be leaving now.
Will's taking off,
Right
guys.
next to
Sorry.
it.
Will's got to run and
next
get
to
a
him.
pipe.
Yeah, I gotta go get my pipe.
nice seeing
My
you, bro.
denim jacket.
Scott, put me on the big screen, buddy.
What you got?
$20,
I
and
got
I'll
some
show you my good
Groundhog
boob.
Day related shit I want to share with you guys.
Hey,
Fuck
man,
this
$20,
dude.
$20.
Fuck this rodent.
God, oh God, I know what you're gonna tell us.
So
6
everybody
weeks of
knows that
bullshit.
everybody knows that today is Groundhog's Day, and we also all know
kinda
that
forgot about that.
Puxatawny Phil saw his shadow, which
He's a
means
cunt.
6 more weeks of winter. But did you also know that as
No.
well today? Did you know that Groundhog Day is also a thing in Canada? It's not purely an American
Oh,
holiday.
it's a
Yeah.
Canadian
Nobody
thing.
cares about Canada.
Well, but watch
Fred
this.
Love.
You're going to care about Canada now, Will. You want to know
This
why?
stupid holiday. Oh,
Probably
shit.
Canadian groundhog, whose name is Fred La Marmotte, found dead before planned
He got
prediction.
suicided.
Aw.
They
Canada
went to
didn't wanna
go
hear
get
no
the
more winter.
groundhog, and he was dead.
Motherfucking
Did they find
Clintons.
out at the
He got
ceremony?
You ain't gonna see nothing, Mr.
I don't know.
Groundhog.
Was he?
He got
you know what?
Clinton.
Night.
He had the
This is
Epstein's list.
This is
Epstein list. He had the Epstein list.
That's what I was gonna say. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
shit.
He didn't hang himself.
Oh, okay. Oh, here you go. Here you go.
He didn't do it.
Here you
A
go,
little
guys. Here you
noose
go.
in there.
Here you go, guys. Here you go, guys.
He didn't do it.
Dustin, you were asking. But after some 40 minutes of festivities, including singing and dancing, organizer Roberto Blondin told waiting spectators that Fred had passed away. So yeah, they were getting ready to fucking wheel
Can
him
you
out,
imagine
man.
me watching the Today Show with your grandma and they pick it up and it's dead?
He added that
Oh,
he
shit.
thought the groundhog had died in late fall or early December, so it had been dead
there a
for a
while.
long time.
Oh shit.
Pick it up
Undeterred,
and its leg
a
falls
child
off.
wearing a groundhog hat was called up to the stage, handed a stuffed toy groundhog, and asked for his prediction. And of
You're a
course, the
little Timmy.
fucker predicted a lengthy winter. Fuck that kid and that fake groundhog too.
You had a 50-50 shot and you blew it. Way to go, kid.
Yeah.
I was literally, as I was walking out to my car this morning to warm it up because it's fucking cold, I literally...
You don't sound
I'm
bitter at
doing
all.
this. I'm doing this, giving Mother Nature the finger. Fuck you, winter. Fuck you, winter.
I hate
Seriously.
And then you got off of work and was like, spring's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And now tomorrow you're like, fuck you again, winter. And
Yeah,
tomorrow you're
'cause
like,
I gotta-
spring's pretty cool.
That's every day now.
Right
oh my
before-
God. Yeah.
Today wasn't bad. Yeah.
Right
but
before
yesterday
we-
it was pretty fucking cold.
I got this notification that says change tomorrow, noticeably cooler in Jeff City.
Cooler.
Oh, I
Fuck
always
that,
get
man.
those.
No. Fucking
And then I'll
cold.
get unseasonably warm in Jeff City.
I don't need that kind of negativity.
Warning.
I have one other animal-related story to
What you
share
got,
with
Dan?
you.
What you got?
You guys all heard about the monkeys that came up missing from the zoo?
No.
You didn't hear about that?
I didn't know.
Do they have, do they have pox?
Did they have the first month free?
It's like Columbia. No, it's not Columbia House.
Oh, dude, those kind of monkeys.
1 cent for
Yeah, what are
12
they
CDs.
called? They're called.
Still
12
owe that.
monkeys.
I still owe that.
They're called Emperor tamarin monkeys.
Oh, those are
so
crazy.
I think those
they
are-
found
Oh, are they?
They found 2 of them in an abandoned house, and they're trying to find
Peddling drugs.
you know,
Crack.
like
Yeah.
they've got a guy like they've got security footage or like shots of some guy that's like a person of interest.
Need some crack.
Yeah.
But
You
it's
let
been
them free.
it's been a weird week like for animals, man. Like
Why, what else happened animal wise?
hold on.
Let me check my notes here.
Well,
Oh.
weren't we just talking about the other
cougar.
Like
We
a
were
week
talking
ago?
about a cougar.
We were talking about how old the oldest dog in the world is.
Yeah.
Didn't we talk about
No.
that?
No.
How
Okay,
old?
I must have been talking to my wife about that. It's 23 years.
Guys, where's wife?
Jesus.
Dog years? Human.
Human years, but get this.
They had sex every day.
Now,
And drink a Dr.
Smoke
Pepper.
cigarettes.
now
3 packs a day.
the current there's a new dog that has just taken the record, and he's 30 years old. It's a
Holy
30-year-old
shit.
dog.
Wait a minute. So he was
Aaron-
older
Bro,
the
yeah,
whole
he
time.
took the record a long time ago.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But
Hold
I
my
s-
beer.
But I swear.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, he aged
Hold my
7
milk.
years. I'm the winner now, bitch.
Hold my milk bone, bitch.
Hold on, I'll
I
find
think
out.
Aaron knew of a dog or knows of a dog maybe 16 years, and I thought that was quite
Here it is.
Yeah.
quite old.
This
I mean,
sweet little
usually
puppy dog
most
right
of-
here. Bobby
Most
is
of the
his
ones I
name.
know are 10
Bobby?
or 12, maybe.
Okay, so here's what I was
Bobby.
trying to say.
Their picture?
Guinness, yeah, there is. It'll pop up here eventually.
Maybe.
Guinness said in a statement Thursday that the Portuguese dog took the record from a 23-year-old dog named Spike, who was named the world's oldest living dog in January.
Maybe there'll be a picture.
There
This
is a
person
picture.
didn't care until the other person was like 23, and the other
Yeah.
person's like, fuck
Like
you.
bullshit.
30.
you, my
How do
dog's
There,
40.
there he
how do you
is.
tell the-
right there.
Oh, he looks like a good, wise old boy.
He does look like a
How
good
do you
boy.
tell the age of the dog?
He is waiting.
You have to have a record of its
You know-
birth.
You know how
so
you
gotta
count it?
cut it
You've
open?
registered-
Count
no,
three.
waiting
you
to
probably-
die.
No, you know how you count rings on a tree?
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
registered
don't
it.
know.
You give it the old shoot.
Scott's right. You register it.
When it was born, you AKC registered
Yeah,
it.
I don't see how any other way that you could prove it, because it's not like they give dogs birth certificates.
They do there.
They're probably chipped.
Yes, they do if they're purebred.
Yeah, they do there. If they're purebred and you want to breed them, that's probably how it
Breed
went
'em.
down.
Yeah, man.
Man, you imagine that, living that long and you were a breeder dog?
30 years old.
As long as you're
Right.
the boy.
I'd just been plowing chicks. When I
Yeah.
couldn't plow chicks, they just took it from me. Hell yeah.
Oh, wait, no, Scott. Here it is. Bobby's age has been confirmed through a 1992 registration with the Veterinary Medical Service in the municipality of Liera.
Damn, confirmed by the Portuguese pet database.
I guess so, man.
Dog
You
sack.
register your pets?
Nah.
No.
Really?
My pets are mutts.
Are they chipped?
Yes.
Well, I meant like
Only because they came that way.
Yeah, I think mine.
Yeah, if you got something as a puppy and either got it chipped or whenever you're taking it to the vet and it was like, okay, it's 2 years old and it lives,
Yeah.
and you're still taking it the same dog there 30 years later.
I got to get
that's
mine.
dedication.
That's
like,
pretty
yeah,
good proof.
I got to get my little girl chipped.
You get yourself a dog.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
you might as well. That's a lifetime commitment. That's a good 15 years.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we just got a cat, as
30
you guys
for some?
know,
You know.
and it's fucked up to me to think that, you know, if that cat lives as long as a cat can live, like,
Right.
I'm going to be 60 by the time that cat dies.
Yeah.
You know what? I like that thought though.
I do
too.
I want my cheese ball to live as long as he possibly can.
man.
Right.
Absolutely. We got so lucky
good,
with this
healthy
cat,
life.
man.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
like whenever people keep animals around that are just like fucking miserable.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's
That's-
hard to let
that's-
them go, man.
I was taught at a very young age when I got my first dog. I got to talk about now someday
Yeah.
you're gonna have to take this dog because we didn't put dogs down back then. You
Yeah.
put
Yeah,
that
but
dog
shoot it,
down.
for
It
sure.
was your dog. It was your job.
That's
Nobody
the worst part.
shouldn't nobody be doing it but you because you love this dog. He's part of the family. You're doing what's best for him.
a bullet in his brain,
yeah.
Somebody's got to do it. It best be you. You know, not like you're gonna get in trouble if you don't. But when I got my first dog, I did it with the understanding that eventually the day would come where he had to take behind the barn, and I was
Yeah.
gonna be the one that had to take him behind the barn. And
When I was a kid, I went to
yell at
school
that
one day,
motherfucker.
and there was a dog that chased our school bus that morning. And when we got off the bus after school that day, the kid's house that we got dropped off at, on his back porch was that dog, and his insides were everywhere. And so the kid ended up telling like a neighbor because his dad wasn't there, and you know. Old dude got a gun and put him out of his misery. Told us to get the fuck out of there. You know.
Yeah.
Felt bad for that little boy.
I mean, I've had to do that before when I was a teenager. Which again, statute of limitations is long past on this. But we had a gun in the glove compartment of the truck we were in, and
Well,
a buddy
that's just
of
what
mine.
you did back in the day.
Well, a buddy of mine hit a dog.
And you're in the South.
And we were in the middle of nowhere, by the way. And because people in the South just let their dogs, you don't put them on leashes and shit or in kennels. They run all over. But when one man gets a dog, the whole neighborhood's got a dog. And
Yeah.
you had to. We got out of the truck and had to put him down because it was one of those where they run over half of him and he was still alive.
Yeah.
So
that was like my story that I just told. It was kind of like that.
I've
That's
done
sad,
that, man.
man.
I hit a dog one time. I tried to straddle him because he just out of nowhere showed up. Like, tried to get, and he popped his head up, and I took a chunk out of right at the top of his brain pan.
Jesus,
and he would still live for a good 5-6 hours, But, oh, my God, you could see his head.
The house before we moved, there used to be this beagle, and it was mean as fuck. Like, it was just like I was worried for like my kids, like if they were ever outside, like this dog would like come up to me,
Keep
and,
a piece
like,
of rebar out there.
Yeah, it would come up and like snap. I'm like, you'll get it one of these days.
No,
Get a
if
little
your
bit
dog,
closer.
that's
I'll
different.
Fuck you up.
Your dog comes up in my yard and snaps at me and tries to bite at me, it's going down.
Yeah.
So this dog went over to the neighbor, and this dude's just like blowing his leaves. And this dog like went and like snapped at his like heels, and he like kicked leaves at it, and it took off running across the road, and a Suburban came by.
Oh, damn.
Fucking annihilated this dog. We both looked at each other, nodded, both went inside our house.
Karma.
Fuck that dog.
That's karma, man.
Yeah, it was a mean motherfucker too.
Not a nice
Always
dog.
got out. It was just pure mean in that dog.
Boys, I gotta bounce.
Dave's
Yeah.
wife's taking off.
Yeah, she's going
He's
to
got to
Canada.
go. He's got to go Kool-Aid Manor.
You know.
Oh yeah.
One last time.
She's going to Canada. So for all of our friends in Canada, we're sorry, but we're welcome refugees when your country is not a thing anymore.
The Intimidator is coming.
One last time. One
Your
last
country's
time.
about to get a lot stronger.
That's right,
Yes,
baby.
it is.
It's going to be leveled. It's just going to be a desert where Canada used to be.
Just in case she gets, stuck up there, and I have to be without her for a long time.
She clearly has no problem working out in the cold, so.
No, she'll be fine.
Take a break. Back after this.
Bitches.
You said working out in the cold, and I just imagined Dave's wife.
For your viewing needs, come to Barry's Video with 3 locations. Our friendly staff can help you choose from over 10,000 movies. Family movies, as well as the latest releases, are only $2 each or 3 for $5. For your convenience, Barry's Video carries multiple copies of those most popular titles, plus a weekly drawing for 10 free movie rentals. Remember Barry's Video for VCR rentals, camcorder rentals, even TVs. Your 20th rental is free at Barry's Video, 2315C Jordan Lane. Other locations at Hazelland Square and Old Madison Pike.
That's how hard Dave's job is. Okay.
Fucking Dave.
DJ Will.
Yeah.
Screw it. We're back on the old 77. Hey, welcome back.
It's
Safe play.
We got rid of Dave. He's gone. He's out.
His lady is heading out to Canada. He can't send his woman off to war alone, fellas.
That's right.
There's no telling what she's headed into up there. Free health care, niceness. Oof.
Oh, what a hellhole.
what a hellhole.
I mean, I believe the correct term is what a hellhole, eh?
Hey.
She'll come back and tell us what it's all about.
All the boot. Her head will be like one of those flip-top heads then after that.
She's a Pez dispenser. Holy shit.
Maybe that's what Dave's going home to celebrate.
Buddy, pal.
I'm not your guy, buddy.
Having a woman that's head's like a Pez dispenser?
So much cool stuff.
So much, yeah.
Not much, because you won't get any suction out of it.
That's okay.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be able to drink
that's
through a
overrated.
straw.
Yeah.
Well, straws, I mean, she's perfect on the coast now.
Yeah.
No more sad
Not
turtle
worried.
videos.
Not worried.
Am I the only asshole that goes out to the coast and I'm like, screw those turtles, bring me a plastic straw,
Yeah.
please.
No. I'm right there.
So all the straws at St. Lucia were paper.
Oh, I'm sure
which
they were.
was cool, but it was like you had to drink really quick.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
Which was all right.
it's great for the first 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, as long as you're doing like alcoholic drinks, yeah, bring it on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I tried paper straws in my home, but like after 10 minutes, if they're dead.
You'll be over there, brother. You'll be number 1.
Right here?
Right there. There you go.
Down just a little bit.
Bring him down just a
He's like,
little.
it's fucking
See,
loud.
and Dave is
There we go.
deaf, too.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I had to crank mine way down when we were getting started. That's
Yeah,
what
sorry,
I was
I am
over
deaf,
here.
so I keep it pretty loud.
Dave is
Yeah.
deaf, and the freaking click monkey. Like,
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Because
your
the
job,
couple
so
of
I'm taking your
episodes,
job, Dave.
those couple of episodes where
Yeah, it's not
Scotty
that
let
hard.
me drive before he learned better.
No. I still intend on it, dude. It's not that. I still intend on it.
I put on Scotty's headphones, and then the first time I tried to tough it out, and then I had to, if you watch the episode, I had to ask, like, which one of these turns this shit down? I can't take it anymore.
Yeah,
Dustin
oh,
didn't
yeah.
talk the entire episode. He's just looking at it like,
Well, it was probably like, oh my god, this is so fucking loud.
look at all these buttons.
I've been in broadcasting for damn near 25, almost 30 years now. Jesus Christ.
Well, the buttons look intimidating until you
not.
figure out you actually use about 4 of them.
Like 3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
I only got it because I can get some expansion. I get some use out of this girl right here.
I will say, though, our
I
setup
can
makes
put
my
more.
voice sound a lot better on the air than it does in real life.
Yeah, it does. They have it.
I process every show. It's the way I process it.
Like, you go in, though, and you mix the audio. You
Yep.
remix the audio, because when I'm listening to it in my car, it bums like Sirius XM.
I don't remix it. I just give it. I just put a little mastering on it at the end. So I've recently
He's a
went
wizard,
through.
Harry.
'Cause it's got
I've
that
recently
bass
went
bed.
through and I've taken all of us, and it's like when you listen to it now, it's like you're actually in the conversation with us.
Well,
If-
welcome.
If you go, hi, I'm off to the left just a little bit. Will is off to the right just a little bit. We've got Dustin kind of leftish in the middle, and you Biscuits over here kind of rightish in the middle. So it actually sounds like you're sitting here in the circle with us.
Around
I
table
told
discussion.
I'll tell you, that's the benefit of having real radio people on a podcast.
It is
There
super
is
cool.
still a place for you old dinosaurs
You know,
of that dead media.
There's so, oh my God. And I'm in media now, so like, and I work with like little smaller markets and affiliates, and oh God, they're just shooting themselves in the fucking foot.
It's because they're stupid.
Every day.
They do stupid shit in radio. I'm sorry. Like I want to be in that profession so bad. Like I've always loved radio and thought that seemed like, just like that's the only one I've broke into TV.
Yeah.
I've had a little movie experience, but the one media I never could crack into was radio. I've made one appearance on a basketball game for a Christian radio station.
Hey.
Nice.
Only for the preacher to tell me that too many hot girls are trying to help out at the radio station for me to get an internship.
God. That's a shame.
But it's crazy. Like, podcasts are, like, even though, like, they say it's on the decline.
Yeah.
Like,
podcasting is different, though.
They make sound, like, this special sheetrock now that is designed. It's called soundproof sheetrock.
Hey, can you get a deal on that?
Fuck no.
Oh.
No. It's like...
Joe Rogan bought it all.
It's all in Texas right now.
200 pounds for like a 4x8 sheet.
Jesus.
Yeah, but it's soundproof. And I can't remember. It was like...
I'm fixing to do the same in my garage, but
fuck
I'm not going to do that shit.
Not fucking worth it.
You see these things on the wall? Soundproof.
Yeah, no.
50 cents each.
Not those. My wife got taken at Christmas time, bought them for $140. I was like, baby, are you fucking kidding me?
Dude,
somebody needs to get a job at McDonald's and get the drink holders.
Yeah.
Take like 6 or 7
you can,
at a time.
Yeah, no, you can do that, man.
Can I get an extra drink holder?
Fuck yeah, you can do that shit. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck McDonald's.
Fucking
that's right.
Rupert family motherfuckers.
But you know what? Bring it up once. If you go through, get me an orange high C.
I still go there just so I can bitch about the Rupert family when I get my cold fries.
Shit.
What's up? Right. Oh, Dave sent something.
No, I sent something, but I forgot that everybody was going to get a message all at once while we were on the air.
Fuck yeah.
That was for you guys after the show.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Did it actually show you the picture on your watch?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's crazy.
It was Apple is king. But no, so this sheetrock weighs like 200 pounds a piece.
What's the R value of that? Because it's all about the R value when you're doing the sound dampening.
Zero idea.
Yeah,
I didn't bid the job.
I've made a couple of studios. One was the
bro. We ain't all mechanically inclined.
Well, I mean, he works in a lumber yard. I would think you would know a couple of things.
Oh, I thought when you were saying R value, I was thinking you were using some of those big radio terms.
No. So R value would be like in terms of like insulation.
Oh, okay.
Like when you go to put insulation in, the higher the R value, the more dense the material is that you're putting into the wall. So
yeah,
for
I wouldn't have an idea. So basically it has 2 sheets of metal in it, like really thin metal. So there's where.
So there's your sound barrier.
Yeah, there's where it has concrete board in there as well. And then like the rest is just like sheetrock.
So it would be like, is it paper on the outside?
Yeah.
How the fuck do you cut that shit?
There's zero fucking idea.
Yeah, a pair of 10 snips, right?
You have to use self-tappers.
Wow.
So it recommends using like 3-inch sheetrock screws, but there's like no fucking way that you could do it without pre-drilling something like that.
Jesus.
Well, like when they said that, I was like, oh shit. And, like the job, when they bid the job, it was like a $13,000 job just for the sheetrock. And there was only like 40 pieces.
Oh,
damn.
Shit.
I don't even
But they made a podcast room.
I don't even need 20 for mine, so it's going to be awesome.
6x6 he shed.
Yeah.
It cost you like $8 fucking grand just in the sheetrock.
I will say when you
welcome
get
to the podcast.
Shit.
More money than sense. Hey, if you got the money to do it like that, you're putting in an HVAC system too.
Because you were talking about doing the thing, I'm going to tell you, if you do decide this is for you and you do enjoy doing it regularly, it is nice having your own equipment, which I'm sure you've get some enjoyment out of, because you set you up one also.
Yeah, just slowly just kind of built the shit up.
I love how all you guys are getting one now.
Everybody's going to have a podcast.
No, dude, fuck it. Let's start a network. Hell yeah.
Podcasts are OnlyFans, but for dudes.
Promote the shit out of all y'alls.
We like to sell our minds to the ladies. They sell their titties to us.
I do agree.
That's just the market. You
can't do my mind because I got ugly feet, bro.
Yeah. Right. Hey, there's places
silicone feet.
Hey, I'd put a donut around my wiener if somebody'd pay to look at it.
Ain't nobody buying our bathwater.
We're talking
maybe
Krispy
not your
Kreme or
guys's.
Schulte's donuts.
Yeah, biscuit. I was just about to say to this conceited cunt
I might have
over
a dollar.
here.
I might have a dollar for you, Dustin. I might have a dollar for you.
So I have a friend. He is very jacked. Dude is fucking yoked out of his mind. A guy privately messaged him and paid him $500 to do like a posing routine, and just throughout it, he would just subtly say his name, like this dude's name, while posing.
Interesting.
And I'm
like
like,
that,
you
don't you?
better
I'd love to
take-
ask who it is, but I know you're not going to tell
I was
me.
like,
So
you
it's
better fucking taking the money. He's like, oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I
And
would
he's
have
like,
done
but
that.
it got. He
is
said
he
it
a
got
person in the community, like
local?
Yeah.
of the community?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Mrs. Car Wash to take some sexy photos for me.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
She'll
get
do
like
a
a
dude
construction
She'll
worker.
do a dude war. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Start me an OnlyFans of a fat guy.
Here's the worst part, right? My wife will come to me because me and her both we do kind of photos and stuff, and we work together and do shit. And she'll be like, "Oh, I don't know how to do this boudoir," and I'm like, "Fuck, I know how to do a boudoir. Not all creepy like, but I could do it." I was like, "Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it." And her friend, or like her best friend, I was like, "I can make it look amazing. Let me do it." She's like, "Nope." So I get these mediocre boudoir. Like,
Why don't you just set the lighting, set the
come
camera?
on, baby, let me do one.
I'll leave the room. She can be wearing a robe. I mean, and then get everything set up. And,
No, man.
But if you're comfortable enough to do it,
for a
you should
boudoir,
be
though,
okay.
it should be right up to the line, maybe even a toe over the line, but no further.
Yeah.
It needs to be provocative and sexy and beautiful, while at the same time vulnerable and like, Daddy, I'm coming.
Yeah,
for you."
like
all that weird shit that guys
you're
like.
getting just a little tiny peek of something
Right?
you ain't
And then-
supposed to see.
Exactly. It's like
a
peek.
little extra thigh or
It's
something.
like Christmas. Oh, you
I
gotta
love
wait. You
that.
gotta wait till tomorrow morning to open this, Dad.
Dude, that gets me off so much more than like Hustler, where you can see your kidneys and shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
See your kidneys.
I don't know.
No imagination in that one.
No, there is none in Hustler.
Dude, that little bit sexy where you don't get to see all the dirty stuff is so much sexier.
I
to
still
me than-
remember my first Hustler. It
Then
was
this
like
move,
the piss
you know,
episode or whatever.
where she's got the fingers.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like that. I don't
Yeah, me neither.
I don't like hardcore porn. I mean, I get off on it. I like POV porn.
Boy, we are jumping everywhere. How do we get here? Damn.
Because when you start doing that, it becomes porn. It's no longer boudoir or whatever.
Well,
it's porn.
exactly. There's that line,
Yeah.
And some I've even seen some of the boudoir sessions around here, and it's borderline softcore porn.
I know
For sure.
two friends that their girls have done it, and it's all been.
It's been I've seen
pretty tasteful,
and
yeah,
I've
it's
seen
not
one of
been-
them. It's very tasteful.
I
Very
saw-
See, I do
tasteful.
like literally like I do. Like I think, yeah, it can be very tasteful,
Right.
Like that, you're just like, fuck, I respect it.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I saw a girl that I work
Unless
with.
it's done for nefarious reasons. Like if she's doing it to get back at you, then yeah.
Cunt.
Oh wait, are we supposed to be cooling it down?
Oh yeah, we're cooling it down.
We didn't even
are
get
we?
our
Oh,
cool.
we
We didn't hit it. Shit, man. I'm sorry. Well, we didn't even realize we were coming in. We just hit it.
Giggity.
Cooling it down.
Sorry. Hold on.
Wait for it.
Cooling it down with the old 77.
There you go.
Yeah, I gotta have that in my life.
Yeah,
A little bit of pee came out.
but I do like that though. Like podcasts are OnlyFans for dudes.
Yeah. For the most part,
It's
yeah.
just dudes talking shit all the time. Like,
Because
oh,
of all
yeah,
the podcasts that I've
I
started
like
listening to, like it's all guys.
yeah.
Well,
Like
see, that's-
I know a select few that girls that have them, but
That's the
Very
big
rarely.
difference between podcasting and radio. Is with podcasts we talk to you, radio they talk at you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah and no. I mean, we're kind of talking at them too a little
But
bit.
we're not-
I mean,
but-
radio's
fuck
one to
you
sell
guys.
you something. One to,
Exactly. Radio
they're
has an
talking
ulterior
to you
motive.
like, hey, here's what's
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
Here's
But
what you
also-
need to do.
You're being informed on radio.
Right.
in
You're
radio,
being informed on the old 77 podcast.
Yeah, I know David.
You may not know that you need this information, but you do.
you know how we come in
It's
between
information you don't want.
segments where you guys put on the old voice and you do the thing, but you don't do that anymore after the opening and the intro.
Right.
They do
Yeah.
that the whole time in radio.
Oh, we still do it here.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
this is
remember when
actually
we first
not my
started.
speaking
When we
voice.
first started this show, me and Matt were doing our radio voice. Hey, blah blah blah, and we had another friend who we didn't realize wasn't on the air, and he's like, "Why are you guys yelling?" And we're like, "We're not yelling. We're fucking projecting, man. This is how you do it."
Not in a podcast world.
Yeah, not in the podcast world. This is more NPR-ish. Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
Pamela Pumpkin.
NPR is boring. I mean, no. Well, let
love
me
NPR.
rephrase that.
I do like a
can
good talk
be.
radio. Yeah.
NPR can be very, very boring.
So
but
can sports.
Well,
NPR is.
Speaking of which, just one point.
Is there a game coming up? I didn't know.
No.
Oh yeah.
No?
Oh yes, there is. Actually, you are incorrect, my friend. There is definitely a game.
So somebody brought it
coming
up because you've probably seen it that the NFL is scripted.
Oh, of course it is.
They've seen all that
I
stuff,
hope
right?
so.
I'm a wrestling fan. I don't give one fuck that it's scripted.
Right.
Heard that.
So what stadium is the Super Bowl being played at?
Sneaky Head.
No, it's going to be in Arizona.
Arizona at
I don't know.
State Farm.
Oh, State Farm.
Mahomes.
Get fucked. Oh my God.
Oh my God! You just seen the light bulb
That's
go
right,
off over here at
This
Biscuit.
is not. I've seen it on a podcast. Somebody was like, "Check this out." I was
Okay,
like,
so
oh shit.
So what you're
like, that's
saying
funny.
is Mahomes is going to win the thing and going to be the
No,
MVP.
Here's the thing.
No, it may
though,
not
'cause
be
you-
because somebody else on another reel, somebody was talking about this guy had posted way back in like 15 or something like that. Here's all the Super Bowl winners,
Yeah.
and he's been correct on
Oh,
all
does he
of
got
them.
the fucking Eagles winning this year?
He does.
God damn it.
Yep.
I have
Why?
a feeling.
Why has
because-
he got the Eagles? I wonder.
I don't know.
Just their year.
But we also need to put a. Have you heard of the Rocky curse?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of the jersey
Yeah,
up
so
there?
you got to leave that shit alone.
So Kelsey had told everybody, "You leave that fucking
you
statue
got to
alone.
leave that thing alone.
Don't even touch it. Don't look at it. Don't go to Philadelphia."
Yeah.
So anybody, the Rocky
so-
curse is anybody that goes there, the opposing team, if they vandalize the Rocky like statue, put a jersey on it, fuck with its hat or something, they lose every single time.
Yeah.
So
That's
next
the
week
Rocky
I'm
curse.
traveling to Philadelphia. I'm going to need to borrow your jersey.
I will kick your ass. I may
I will
not be
put your
able
name
to
and
do it.
address on that bad boy too.
If I'm not able to kick your ass, I'll pay somebody.
Perhaps Rocky.
I will use my Patreon money.
Which it ain't much, but it's honest work.
I will call Leanne Bowman, whatever the fuck ever. Bowman.
You ain't got $1,500.
I'll say, here's $30. Find me somebody that can kick his ass.
Lee, can you get me in touch with somebody?
Give me your hookups.
I'm on a budget, baby. You know what I'm talking.
And she'll be
Why
like
does
inner
it sound like
smoker
that?
voice.
I don't know.
Right.
I imagine her talking like a smoker.
Well, Dustin, I've got this here for you. I am hot.
I mean, she looks like she used to be.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, we was talking about the old 77 Hall of Fame. I nominate her
Oh,
as our
God.
first inductee.
No, yeah.
I don't even know what it's about, but no.
No, So
'Cause
we
I've
were
known her. She used to work at
You got a little too close
Dillard's.
to the action.
Yeah, you
at
did.
Dillard's for Clinique.
Did she really?
Yep.
Here in Jeff?
Yep.
Wow, I didn't
Who?
know that. She used to work at Dillard's.
That bitch did?
I'm pretty sure.
Hey,
So that's how I knew her, and then gosh, they're not going to listen to this.
No.
So then,
we'll save it for the after hours.
Yeah, if you want to do that, we can save it.
Then we can tell the whole
well,
story.
it's not really. I mean, I don't think it's after hours worthy. Anyway, I knew
I
her
don't think
of
so.
then,
No.
but then it's been 10, 15 years later. Then I start going to a chiropractor, and it's her now ex-husband, and he was like, and he said something about like how his day was going or his week was going, whatever, and I just pictured her not knowing nothing. Like, this is what.
Oh, you didn't put two and two together?
This is what I would imagine that it would go on. And then 5 minutes passed, and I was like, well, who's your ex-wife? And he was like, Leanne Bowman. I was like, that's
No
fucking
shit.
hilarious because that's who I pictured doing
But
that
you know,
crazy stuff.
You know what's good though? She's had so many that doesn't narrow it down.
Yeah, she's had a few. But the best part of that is she knew somebody who knows how to snap necks and didn't utilize that.
You missed your shot, bitch.
I mean, I know a guy that knows a guy.
I know a guy. I know a guy.
Get him within 1,500 yards. That person's dead, but I'm yet to utilize him.
I'd hate to utilize it.
Let's go ahead and edit that one.
No, you don't get that guy going.
Yeah.
What do they call that? An
Not
asset.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No.
Best
She
friend.
tried to hire a hitman for $29,950
Aaron looks through my phone. Who's
less
Jason
than-
Bourne? Put the phone down.
Yes.
Put it down.
Don't ask. If you gotta ask.
He'll do it
That
for
guy right
50
over
bucks.
there, up on the hilltop.
Yeah.
Watching
Yeah.
you.
I don't know.
Don't
I think
run.
Jason Bourne gets a little more than 1,500.
Oh, I bet.
You know, I would like to think, Jesus Christ, dude took 2 in the back for the government. I think he gets more than 1,500.
I wonder how a hitman determines their wage.
I would think it would be by the profile of the target. Like if it's the dude down the
there's
street.
a market. There's a black market value of a human life, which right now, last time I checked, was about $35,000. Just
what?
I looked it up out of curiosity.
What's the old adage? You know, I do that at work, just on my buddy's computer. Well, what's the old adage of if you ever think you're worthless, like a pair of kidneys go for like $2,500 on the black market or something.
I've told people with kids all the time, man, you can get on the dark web and take care of that problem. I mean, especially if you
selling your kids or sperm?
They're kids.
Oh,
or both.
They're kids.
Or both.
God,
and
I
I
didn't
used
know where
to
that
tell.
was going.
I told a girl at work one time because she'd show
just
me a
what I
picture of her son, then she would bitch about him. I was like, he looks strong. You could probably get a lot of money for him.
Wait, I seen that movie. It's called Conan. It was terrible.
Supposedly coming out with a second one.
Seriously, are we having another Conan
He's
the Barbarian?
like King Conan, and I don't know what's going on with it.
It's going to have Arnold Schwarzenegger.
With Arnold?
The Arnold.
Like the next generation for this shitty
I hope so.
movie. I love shitty
Well,
movies.
you've got to bring all the old guys from the 80s back now.
Oh, yeah, that's part of the fun.
Well, let's see.
The only thing that's going to suck is they're going to be trying to be crappy on purpose, and that's going to hurt it. You know what I mean? Like
Is anybody else from that movie still alive? Because James Earl Jones, is he?
No, he's dead.
No, he's not.
Grace Jones was in
James
the
Earl Jones
second
isn't
one.
dead yet.
Well, he's damn near dead.
Now, his voice has been archived, and Disney has bought it.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
He sold the voice rights to his voice to Disney.
His family going to keep on getting that money after.
So long after he's gone. Same way with Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis, before he retired, sold his image likeness to a company. So in 20 years, we could see a brand new Bruce Willis movie.
Yeah, CGI completely.
Yeah.
Because like now AI can do voices so perfectly, like with the Val Kilmer, that was AI, and
well, that and his son. His son sounds just like him.
Well, I heard there was some AI involved, so I may be wrong on that one, but I know like that painting I sent you guys off air. I didn't mean for you to see till we were on break, but I mean, right now, all of our, like Guns and Radio, we're about to switch to AI completely for all of our cover art just because I don't have time to make it. And
I like that, yeah.
We do a new one in every episode, and it's fucking working.
Yeah, I'm using AI right now to make advertising models and business models for the pod.
Yeah, I just got to get some Photoshop in.
I need to figure out how
I
to
got to
do that
make
again.
myself Photoshop
so I can
something.
just start fucking around with it.
With what?
Whatever the AI was.
Oh, it's ChatGPT.
Yeah.
It's on OpenAI.com. If you get the app, it costs because the app is out of the development stage.
How much is the app?
I think it's like $73.
The one I sent you is free.
Fuck that.
The one I made,
it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do stupid shit with it.
Or you can get it for like a month.
Free.
Or
is it?
Or you can use the web-based version where you
cancel
can
your
still,
Patreon subscription for a year and you'll have it.
Well, you can still log in and sign up free and try the
we don't pay for.
one.
Oh, him? Nah.
And it's free. You can do that one still, and that's what I'm using.
Might have to try that.
Dude, it works though.
Sign up on Patreon, and we will make an AI painting for you if you tell us what you want.
I had a whole bunch of AI paintings at one time.
So your painting that you're trying to sell, I actually seen.
Somebody made me an offer after that podcast.
Something that looked about just like it, only it was in black and white. Because yours is color, right?
Yeah.
No
so it was
kidding.
in black and white. It was like a negative. And I seen in a guy's podcast, and I messaged him, "Do you know anything about that painting?" And I'm yet to receive any comment on it, but I wanted to know, like,
yeah, I got an
who
offer.
the artist was, or who.
That's awesome.
But she wanted to pay me on PayPal, but I don't have PayPal. And I told her because at the time I was on my way to Mississippi for Christmas vacation, I didn't have time to fuck with her, and I was like, "Well, listen, I'm on vacation, but I'll be back next week, and I'm perfectly open to talk to you about it, and let's see what we can figure out that'll work for both of us." Because and then she said her reply was, "What's there to talk about? I already told you I can only pay you through PayPal," and then I just blocked her at that point. I'm like, "No, fuck you," because you know what, this painting, I am perfect. The reason it costs so much is because I don't know the value of it. But the reason I'm asking 500 is because 500 is the minimum I'm willing to take. I am perfectly content with this motherfucker being in the back of my closet.
Right.
Like, I think it's fine where it's at. I like it where it's at. Someday I'll have a place to hang it, and then the price is gonna go way the fuck up. But right now, for anything less than $500,
$2,000.
I
love
am
that.
perfectly content with it sitting in the back of my closet.
It's a cool painting.
I love it. I mean, well, I told you off air how I acquired it. So
there's a dude online. He goes and he buys like Dollar's thrift store
Yes.
paintings, and then he paints like anime characters and shit.
Oh, yeah,
into
he
them,
makes
and
them
it's
awesome.
amazing. I watched him do one with Attack on Titan the other day.
Yes.
And it was like this super serene, like pond type setting, and then all of a sudden he puts like the death squad in there, and then like 2 Titans dying, and another one off to the side, like Oh, it was fucking amazing.
I couldn't get
Hopefully
into
he does
Attack on
research
Titan.
because I'd hate for him to one day to put it out.
Right.
And then somebody
No, he
be like,
does.
I think
you
he
know
does.
that painting's worth $1 million or was
That was a
worth
one of a
$1 million.
kind.
Like,
Yeah, he does, because I looked into that, and I looked at a lot of his videos, and
Yo, no shit.
one of his videos, he says that before he paints on everything, he makes sure
Checks
that
it
it's
out.
a copy and that it's worthless. Because and I don't think he even does originals; he only does copies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the dude's so fucking talented.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Man,
That would make it immediately skyrocket, wouldn't it?
I've never seen before that painting. I've never seen like a painting, like hand painting like that I just immediately was drawn to and was like, that is so fucking cool, until I saw that pirate ship. And
Yeah.
And then I got it home because I thought it was a poster when I bought it.
Oh, it's a pirate ship.
And then I got it home and I hung it up. And then after I got it hung up, I was admiring it. And then I kind of got to leaning in and looking at it. You know, you get right nose to it, and you can see where the paint is raised up off of from the strokes that they made, and you can like appreciate that. And then that's how I know it's real. And
I was kind of kidding about buying it, and then I see the podcast that I'm watching, and the guy's got the black and white version. I'm just like, God damn it!
I'm telling you, man.
And Aaron was like, "You're not buying that fucking painting."
$500 and it's yours, but I won't budge off of that for anybody just because I love it so much. That is my price to part with something that
He loves it so.
That I just love. That's why I'm asking so much for it, because I don't want to get rid of it. But if that price comes,
I really
along,
have nowhere to put it, but I could maybe find a spot.
Oh, I guarantee you
I
can
can
find a spot.
Yeah, but shit.
I guarantee it. Let's finish this talking after hours, boys.
Thank you guys for
Thanks
coming
for hanging out.
Head over to our Patreon.
Patreon.com/the Old 77 Podcast.
Oh, before we go, can I say something real quick? I should have said at the top. I'm so excited that Patty Malone's is back, and for all of our friends in Jefferson City.
Yes.
Never
For
been.
granted, I hardly ever go.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
So they built a brand new patio on the back. It's not quite open yet. They shored up the back a little bit too, because the back of Patty's was in pretty rough shape.
Mm-hmm.
They also did I think a little bit of work on the inside, put a new coat of paint up or something. It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do dinner sometime there.
Oh, I love Patty's.
I'm going to tell you, man.
Never been.
Guinness. A glass of Guinness hits different at Patty's than
Right?
it does at home.
Right? That's 100%.
Something about
right
drinking
there.
a Guinness in that setting hits
Yeah.
different.
Still have time to go to, you probably still have it up, Special
Yes.
Olympics.
Yes.
I've got $191
Nice.
and just went to the American Legion. Got a couple more dollars, and the American Legion riders pledged $100, so I'll be getting that.
Nice.
So $291 out of my $500.
When are you doing that?
February 25th.
What are you doing? Because I have no context right now, so I know they don't either.
So the polar plunge is you pay $75. You can raise more, but you got to raise the $75, and you get into a group, and you go jump in Lake of the Ozarks, which is freezing it. So therefore, the polar plunge.
So you're doing this to raise money?
Yep.
It's for
And
the
how-
Special Olympics.
For the Special Olympics.
Yep.
So how can a listener who wants to contribute be able to do so?
So they can go on Old 77 Facebook.
Yep.
And they still got up the
I'm going to go pin
link.
it. I just now remembered.
There
I
it
should
is.
have pinned it, so it'll be pinned at the top
Yep.
of the Old 77's Facebook page.
Or you can head over to old77.com to find the Facebook even easier if you want to make sure
Absolutely.
you're in
Yep.
the right place. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
Right on.
And donate to a good cause then.
Yeah, it's the Old 77 did. It should be a good time, man. I was really worried when I saw that because it was really warm temperatures at that time, unseasonably warm. I'm like,
And you
oh,
always get, because I've
He ain't
done
gonna
it the last 5 or 6 years. It was like everybody forgets.
Yeah.
And then it gets to about that time, and
When's the deadline?
the 25th.
25th.
25th of February.
Yeah.
The day of.
2023 for those of
Nice.
you in the future.
Nice.
In the future.
Well, this is going to be up forever. So
Yeah, good point. Good point. All right, guys. We'll see you in after hours. Head over to patreon.com/theold77 podcast. Dope.
Bitches.
that's perfect.
Yeah, that was right on.
See y'all later.
Even with the delay, it seemed like we did that.